What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday morning, another episode of The Rewind. Get your popcorn, oh, not your popcorn, but your breakfast ready, and let's get it going.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
He's
What
a
is
new
up,
guy.
everybody?
Look at him doing the me.
Biggaford and Bryon The Grizzly. How you doing, Bryon?
I'm feeling good. We got a good show lined up. Lots to talk about. Got a lot of comments already. You guys are awesome, honestly.
Yeah, and we're going to get into the comments. Fernando said, Buenos dias. Second one, he said, James Gunn reportedly extended his DCU contract. He's staying like I always said he would.
That's interesting. And when I see that officially, that would be something that we can really talk about because I don't know what the hell's going on with Warner Brothers or DC and who's going to buy it. Who's going to end up with it? There's just a lot of stuff out there as far as Warner Brothers and Paramount. And will Paramount have to sell off Warner Brothers specifically, or the DCU will separate from Warner Brothers?
And even when Paramount buys them, do they still have to honor that contract? You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. But I know when we talk about the final topic, Clayface, we'll get into some of that stuff as well. He said, James Gunn is not a little bitch. He's not going to quit his job because he and his boss disagree on political beliefs.
Depends
I don't know
on
about that one.
Your political beliefs can push the narrative in your movies. When your boss starts to tell you you have to do certain things in the movie, that might change the story. That's what I'm saying.
100%. 100%. Jeremy Renner has agreed to come back to the MCU as Hawkeye. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, I've heard that. For a little bit, though. I think it's only like 1 or 2 movies.
I got you. I saw Dog Stars yesterday. It's pretty good, by the way. Better than I expected. Dog Stars?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Nzo and Bryon, I just wanted to tell you that I guess that Russo brothers did an interview, and they're saying you have to see Avengers Endgame encore to follow the story of Doomsday. No, you don't.
So it's going to be 8 minutes. What's going to happen is a couple of minutes of, it might be 5 minutes of information that you can get from YouTube. I'm just going to let you know.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's exactly what I plan to do. And if you don't see Avengers Encore, you're not going to know anything that's going on in Doomsday. That's crap.
If 5 minutes is not going to tell you, and also they're not going to do that. Shoot themselves in the foot. You might not understand the connection as much, but you probably don't have to even know. You can walk right into Doomsday, just understand Doom's a badass.
Yeah, Endgame's the same. It's gonna be the same movie. You said 8, but I heard it was like 4 minutes of footage, which shows me it's probably like an end credit scene or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing that's gonna change Endgame, and it's nothing that's gonna make you be like, oh, okay, now I can understand Doomsday. No,
can you ruin Tony Stark giving up his life? No. So like, if that all that other stuff has to happen. So then it'll be like maybe a minute here, 2 minutes here, and that's it. It's going to be on YouTube. You'll be able to follow someone. I'll tell you what's going on. You ain't got to go see none of that stuff.
100%. 100%. Are you going to see it?
Yeah, I'll probably go see it. I like Endgame. I enjoy Endgame. So like I watch it probably once a month. So me going to go see it on my free pass, why the hell not?
I'm not sitting through that movie for 3 hours again for 5 minutes. I don't think so. You know, I'd rather go see Transformers on its release than to go see Endgame again.
I get four movies a week. I'm going to see both.
I got you. I sent the article on to Nzo. Hopefully, we will talk about it today. Probably not. But there is some breaking news that Danny sent me, which I'm not sure. I didn't verify it yet or anything, because I know sometimes Danny sends some shit, and I'm like, Danny, I don't know about that one. But what he sent me is that Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has been delayed.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you looking at that? Talking about this stuff? I'm going to look that up because For real.
Absolutely. Says here, it was a post. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 has been delayed from fall 2026 to January 2027. So Brian's gonna look that up to see if it's true or not. But yeah, that's what he sent me.
That's
Any,
interesting. I could see it though. I could see that happening.
I hope not though. I thought it was good, and I'm ready to see season 2.
January
You know what I mean?
2027. Yes, he's right.
Shit, that's crazy. Anyone who pays to see a movie they already seen a whole bunch of times and has been on physical media for a while is a moron. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, Fernando. I wouldn't call them morons. You know what I mean? Some people
I go to movie theater 3 to 4 times a week.
right. And some people
Yeah.
just like the movie experience, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't call them a moron. More iconic Tim Curry movie, the original It or the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
More
Ooh,
iconic is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. The
better movie.
better might be it because he
Yeah, I
ruined
agree.
clowns for me forever. But Rocky Horror is more iconic, and that's not even a question. And you can argue it might be better because some people really love it.
Yeah,
People, you go to
yeah.
theaters and they go the reaction. I mean, it's amazing the experience. I went with my mother one time. It's amazing, but I will watch it all the time. Like he ruined clowns for me. My childhood, I didn't not one clown. It looked like Bozo. Bozo's a big Chicago clown. It was
Yeah,
huge. He looked just like
yeah.
him. Ruined it.
Fernando, Coyote versus Acme was a riot. Haven't laughed that hard since the birdcage. It was what I needed after a very crappy week of entertainers' death. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
you.
We lost a lot. Dolly Parton, Tim
Man,
Curry.
I didn't even know we lost a dude from Five Heartbeats until I seen
Mhm,
it the other day, right?
mhm.
I was like, oh man, we're losing everybody. It's crazy.
Not Eddie. Come on.
Facts. Brand New Day should reach the $900 million mark by the end of the business day Sunday.
Yeah,
You
that's
mean domestic though?
domestic.
Yeah,
Domestic.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
For domestic box
I'm
office
here
numbers, I should say.
2.4 billion by Monday.
That makes sense. I think it ends around 2.5, 2.7, 2.8 around there. You know what I mean? So it would make sense. It's on par to what we thought it would do.
Yeah.
The Odyssey is 13 days away from opening in Japan. Oh, okay.
Which is going to probably push it another maybe 90 million. I can see it
Yeah.
at 90. So it
Yeah,
get
yeah.
maybe Odyssey gets to 1.7, 1.6,
Yeah.
1.7.
Yeah, I could see that too. 100%. Good morning, T. Coyote versus Acme was very good. A Looney Tunes movie.
It is a Looney Tunes movie. So I was watching it. I didn't finish it last night because obviously I was at the theater. I was watching it with my kids, and it was really, really good. If I didn't watch it, started so late, I would have finished it.
Let's go to this one real quick. Danny sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, Danny, very much. He said, clip it, Onzo. Farrakhan agrees with something I said. Clip it. I got you, Danny. I got
Only
you.
because
I
it's
got
right.
you.
First time in a long
So,
time.
so I'm going to agree with something you said too, Danny, because I watched it last night. The Batman Nightfall was fire. It was fire. It was fire. But, and I'll say this, because we had the discussion last night. That's how you motherfucking do, Bane. That's
This
what
is
I'm
what I
gonna
said.
say.
As I like, we talk about this all the time. I like Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises is awful. And I'm gonna say this: Batman Begins, I don't like because Ra's al Ghul should not be the first person you have and have him die in the first fucking movie. And then
100%.
it's a terrible thing to do. You don't do these things. So
Preach.
like, it drives me nuts when you. It's not the Batman Begins. The grounded. It's Ra's al Ghul is so important, and you can't kill him off that easily. That
I'm gonna
drives
get
me
Brian.
nuts.
I'm gonna get Brian on board to hating on the Nolan movies, man. Watch. I'm telling you. I'm telling
Anyway,
you.
Dark Knight Rises might be one of the greatest comic book movies of all. Dark Knight, sorry, might be one of the greatest comic book movies ever. So that's the problem.
He says security is lax at this year's Gamescom in Cologne, Germany. Some indie developers had equipment stolen that had been built of a game being showcased, grabbed as well. That's crazy. Are you going to Japan to watch the Odyssey? No.
If I'm going to Japan, I'm not going to go watch the Odyssey there.
Facts.
But I
If
am
I
dropping my dad off on Tuesday. He's going to Australia. I was supposed to go with him.
nice.
He's going to Australia, and he might go see the Odyssey when he's in Australia. So it might
Okay.
help to the international number.
Okay. If I could, I wanted to, but given the angry face my wallet gave me after buying way too much at Forbidden Planet while in the UK, I think Japan is a no for me this year. 2027, yes.
That's fire.
Superman Man of Tomorrow wrapped up film yesterday. The movie is coming out no matter what. Yeah,
What? Who
I
ever
don't
thought
I don't
Superman wouldn't come out?
yeah, I don't think we ever doubted that. We're just saying what the future holds for James Gunn. That's the problem.
You don't see the movies, past Man of Tomorrow being filmed or scheduled. That's the
Right.
thing. And when you look at, so even when we talk about, we compare Marvel, I know it's hard to compare Marvel to stuff, but you compare it to Marvel, they are pushing 2028 numbers, 2028 movie releases. We know what's going on. So when you're looking at 2029, really, they released the last 3 movies. What's going to happen in 2029 already?
Yeah.
I'm looking for DC Studios. They haven't really gone into 2028.
100%. Because everything's up for grabs right now, you know what I mean? So they got to be careful what they do. And then, listen, no studio wants to make money. As much as people might say James Gunn is great at doing this, the movies aren't doing well. They're not doing what they're projected to be, right? So no matter what, Paramount, Warner Brothers, whoever, they don't want to lose money.
Dude,
So
I'm telling you, they just need to do it like I'm saying. You started off, you had your starting lineup, you had your point guard, the Superman. You're gonna bring your small forward off the whatever. Yeah, if you do, that's why I said you should deal with Green Lantern instead of doing Supergirl. If you're gonna do, I don't know, the Cyborg, you want to do Flash, you want to do whatever. You bring Wonder Woman, who's the person, the big person that protects everybody. I know it sounds weird, but it's Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman is part of that Trinity that's fire, right? Then, and coming from Gotham, standing at 6'2", 220 pounds, and you throw it out there. It's Batman. He comes in and he has $1 billion movie. The entire franchise is lifted
changes.
up.
Yeah.
So the problem I have is you're delaying it so long. But understand, him being the last movie can still work.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. I don't think it has to be the second or third movie, but the lineup should have changed. You know what I mean? What you do is you get the people who are involved in the Justice League. You get those movies out, right? Doesn't matter what order you put it in. Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman, one of the 3 could have been first, right? And then you go with Green Lantern, you go with Cyborg, then you put in Wonder Woman. Then you go with whoever else is in the Justice League, and then you finish it with the Batman. And then after the Batman, it connects straight to a Justice League movie. Could have done that.
But it allows you to develop a world without Batman because, as everyone says, DC falls back on Batman. When all else fails, they just fall back to Batman. And that's true. But if you could go ahead and build everything else up and then you stamp it with Batman, kind of works. Once again, I think if Supergirl should have been a TV show. I think Supergirl, the story leads itself to being a TV show. I said that from the beginning, because it's such a great story. And I think it missed detail. It missed the story. You had writing woes because you had to cut stuff out.
Absolutely.
So, but she's not box office. So what you do is you bring her into a TV, and then if you want to bring her into a movie afterwards, it works. Green Lantern, Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan. Come on, man. That's box office.
K-Dot said it last night. Jon Stewart is his Green Lantern. You know what I mean? So that generation, Jon Stewart is their Green Lantern. So put that out as a movie, it makes bank. It makes bank. Yeah. My niece went to Japan. She loved it. Absolutely. Add spoiler Kings Fernando. Day 4 of CD Projekt Red's live stream coverage of The Witcher songs of the past Wild Hunt remastered continued today at 2:45 a.m. The final stream is Sunday at 2:45 in the a.m.
Y'all are dedicated. I don't do nothing at 2:45 besides anything by myself. me and my girl. That's it. That's the only thing I'm doing. 245.
Danny said, first. Yeah, my channel, Danny. Appreciate it. Let's go. It's the B&B brothers. You coming up. You're coming up with another nickname, Danny. We supposed to be boys, right? And here we are again making nicknames for us. I don't ever hear me and Bryan making nicknames for you. I'm just saying.
Look, I'm telling you, Nzo, you hate, and that works for you. You know, and it kind of makes you epic, because who is the greatest villains, or I guess stars, really ever? Darth Vader is
100%.
Is it, right? He is the top of everything. So if they want to call you Darth Caca, who the cares, right? You know,
100%.
That means you're up in the pantheon. Like when we talk about the greatest, that's what it is. I am one of the greatest haters of all time. That's what is going on.
Wait, that's not funny. That's not funny.
You would be awesome, man. It's also like
I guess if you're gonna do it, you might as well be the best at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but and like, I'm not making up stuff. I'm telling you exactly from my opinion. This is just what it is. You know, I have reasons behind it. You can't just be upset. Like, you're not hating something just because it I don't want to like it. You're hating because you have reasons why you don't like it. Right?
Absolutely. 100%.
So who cares?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
And that's why, Danny, you get the worst takes on YouTube, bro.
Facts. Extended Hermata did the same thing. Batman and Black Panther lovers. I got you.
Hey, until Black Panther 3 comes out, because it's only one Black Panther. It's the child. But I mean, there's more Black Panthers, but there's only one story I want to know.
What up, Lawrence? What up, Tony? What up, Tyler? How you doing? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. He said, if the boss makes him kill crypto, he would probably walk. Facts.
100%.
Facts. The bacon was a little too salty this morning. I like my bacon salty, though. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say morning.
Moaning. Oh. I got you. Say it ain't so. James Gunn must be a Jedi, because if that's true, he mind tricked them cats. Danny just wants Snyder to come back. He keeps saying, we got to bring Snyder back. And, you know,
we're going to talk about it. I'm just saying.
I know, because Bryan had to take on that too.
He's not going to run the studio, but Snyder might come back.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. On the topic of the Avengers Endgame Encore cash grab event, I'll take a pass. Just see Doomsday in December. Yeah, me too. Anything that comes out for it will be online 2 days later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look, I'm a cinephile. I like going to the movie theater. I like going to watch these movies. Let me go tell you. You know,
yes.
Your favorite YouTuber, go follow them. They'll tell you what the hell's going to happen. The 4 minutes is not going to be a kept secret.
100%.
You know,
100%.
Enjoy it. Let's go.
And then what are they supposed to say? Yeah, you guys don't need to go see Endgame. It's only 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Of course they're gonna say you need to see Endgame to understand Doomsday. And I posted it on X, right? Because they were like, oh, you got to watch these movies before Doomsday. It's like X-Men, Spider-Man, and all. And I'm like, why? Because the characters are in the movie? You don't need to go back and watch these movies to understand Doomsday. You don't. It's just because those characters are in the movie. So they're trying to get you to go back and watch these movies. Like, I'm good.
Only one studio head ever tell you don't watch my movies. That's James Gunn. When he
Facts.
Said, the Flash is not part of the story.
Facts.
Don't worry about this. Blue Beetle.
Facts.
Aquaman too. Yeah, that's the last one. We ain't doing anything about that damn story again. Matter of fact, I'm recasting that guy as something else. You know, like,
Facts.
That's what you don't do that to hurt your own film. So if they're going to re-release this, they're going to make $200 million.
Agreed.
And it's going to put it as the number 1 movie of all time again. That's all. That's the whole
Agreed. They're trying to get your money. Absolutely. Doomsday made brand new W and said it creams a little better. Oh. BNW. BNW.
Because I thought it was B&D.
Brand new day, yeah. I guess if that's what he's talking about.
Brave New World?
Oh, Brave New World, maybe.
Brave New World. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Delayed what? Yeah, I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
So
So
January
Fernando,
2027. They actually announced it during C2E2. Not C2. I'm sorry for during Disney, D23 in August. So they actually announced it then.
yeah, I don't think he's calling you a Morgan in general.
No.
Yeah, collector, connector. I think Spider-Man beats Avengers. Ooh, that I think they end the same.
It's very.
I think it's very close. You know what I mean? It's either 1A, 1B, but
Can
I
you
think they're
imagine
going to
in a
be very
year
close.
if someone goes 2.6, 2.5
Yeah,
billion?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, two movies that are 2.5, 2.6 billion. Yeah, they good. They good.
Are you mad about Spider-Man if you're Marvel if you made 2.6 billion? Who the
Not at
cares?
all.
You know, I
Not
got
at all.
a percentage of the other one too.
Yeah, they're good. Last night I watched a drama with Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. It came out this year in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Yeah, that's the one when she's like, they had this perfect life, perfect thing, and then she's like, "Well, I have a secret, and the secret is serious."
Oh, really?
It changes everything, so it's interesting.
The Batman Nightfall is almost as good as The Dark Knight. Stop your noise, bruh. Stop your noise, bro. It's way better than The Dark Knight.
No.
The only issue I have with it, and I'm going to say this, and I know people are probably going to hate on me, it's just a nitpick. I think the voice acting is terrible. The voice acting is terrible. We've had so much better voice acting in these animated movies. I thought the voice acting was terrible. I don't know if anybody agree with me, but
who did it? Who's the?
I'm not sure. You could check that out while I do the rest of the comments. The Dark Knight Rises gets too much unfair hate. It's not that bad. Tom Hardy was fire as Bane. No, the hell he wasn't. No, the hell he wasn't.
I don't know if I had hated him as Bane as much as I hated what they had Bane because.
Dude, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Talia, like you're not even the main person. You were a babysitter. You were secondary to Talia, bro. I didn't think that was the right move. I thought I did have a problem with you don't break someone's back and then they like put it back together with like push-ups.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if that's how it works. I'm just
saying. And trust me, I'm not gonna spoil the Batman because I know people haven't seen it yet. But boy, when I tell you that, did they ever do an origin story for Bane in the comic?
In comics, yeah, we know a lot about Bane in comics, but
yeah, okay. So then you guys can let me know if they actually followed Bane's origin story because I was like, I didn't even realize it was Bane at first, and then he says the name and like, okay, we're getting Bane, and then
so he started him as the boy then.
Yes,
and they follow him. Okay. Hey,
yes. Okay. How he became Bane and everything, bro. You know, and he says, "I've been living in the dark. I was born in the dark, you were raised in the dark. I was born into it." Yeah, they show that. Ra's al Ghul should have been a constant in the Batman world. Yep. He should have been offed in the first film. Shouldn't have been offed in the first film. I agree.
And that's my problem with the whole franchise was that whole Ra's al Ghul is a super villain, and he was a villain of the month. Like, and I didn't like that part. So that's probably shapes my feelings of the Batman Begins. And then I love what they did Dark Knight because Dark Knight is fire, but that storyline is a better storyline in itself. Talia, there's no reason that Bane should have been a second there. He should have been himself.
Yeah.
Bane himself. It's just
and he was like a simp to Talia. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's not Bane. That's not Bane. Nolan movies are better than the last two Schumacher movies. Sorry, they are. No, they're not.
I love them, so I can't argue. I can have problems with certain things, but yeah, I love Nolan.
Better than the trash Bane we got in Batman and Robin. I take the Bane in Batman and Robin.
No,
I'm just saying. Saying.
No, Tom Hardy did a good job. I feel like Tom Hardy wasn't the problem. Yeah, even though, of course, I didn't love that whole voice, whatever. But him doing stuff was kind of cool. He was powerful as hell, and the scene when him like breaking Batman's back and him just destroying people is fire. Don't get me wrong. So all that stuff is fire. I just don't understand the story they went with it.
I was born in the dark. You were raised in it. Caca. I don't. And okay, so here's another thing I'll say. Right? I don't understand why they made his voice like that. Because when I watched The Dark Knight, I'm like, yes, this is how Bane should have sounded. Right? I don't think he sounded as menacing as he could have sounded, right? Someone like that has to have a big, deep, evil voice. You know what I mean?
Is
And
Mike Tyson?
oh well, no, but but I'm just saying, Mike Tyson is not a superhero. You know what I mean?
It's children. Like what?
Yeah. Okay. Well, touche. Supergirl is the only flop so far. Why are we saying that movies are not doing well in the DCU? One movie didn't do well, but Superman didn't do as expected. That to a studio is a flop. When your movie doesn't even hit the expectations that they put out for it, that's a flop. And I don't even think it made a profit with the budget that they used on it, right? 600 million, I think the budget was like 250 million. It would have probably had to make 700 million to 800 million to be a profit.
Right there. It's right.
Yeah, it's close. It's close, but I don't think
it's the beginning of a universe. The problem I have is when you're beginning a universe, you need to make fire moves to make sure that universe continues, right?
Yes.
We've seen franchises stop at one movie because the movie wasn't, great. And
yes,
if you have a chance as follow-up movie, you can't make it,
worse than the first one.
It's one of the worst movies that DC's ever released, and that's not a good thing to be part of, right?
100%.
Under $150 million when you spend $220 million, that's just it's hard, man.
I think it's one of the lowest grossing superhero movies of all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
I think it's better than what it grossed at, because I don't Supergirl, I had high expectations for it. Not that, so I don't want to say like it was terrible. It's just
It's better than the money it made. That's for damn sure. I'll agree with that. Watch James Gunn introduce Maxima instead of Wonder Woman. Facts.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be really interesting.
Good morning, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama Bear.
How you doing? How you doing? Said good morning, Mama Bear. I'm here. What's up? They should have started with Batman because he is the detective and he discovers the problems. Then he started recruiting. We just see him in the cave and he pulls up Justice League files. I don't think you needed to start with Batman. I think we talked about it before where you should have went a different route and started with the Justice League. That's where you should have started. Yes.
Deconstruct each one. That would have been fire. I love that idea. I have no problem with starting with Superman either. And then once again, ending with Batman. Because you fall to Batman all the time. And he is the best. He's the greatest hero in comic book history. Like, you're talking about who's the hero. He's the greatest one. There's no doubt. So if you want to leave it to last, but you better build up to it, and you better not take too long, because you can ruin. Like, if I'm starting this, saying the starting lineup, and I take 7 years to do it, no one's going to care by the time the end gets there.
100%. 100%.
The whole thing could be dead by the time I get there. So you want to make sure to let you know, guys, Batman, no matter what the hell is happening, coming out 2 and 29. This is what's happening. Period. Here's your Batman. This is what we're doing.
And I get it because they had the Batman 2 coming out, but that's an Elseworld thing. So you prioritize your DC universe and you maybe put the Batman 2 on hold until after you get your Batman, right? So if you do Batman second or third, then you can get the Batman out, right? Because we've had Superman, Supergirl, and I think Clayface even comes out before the Batman, right?
Clayface is going to come out in October.
Yeah. So you have, if you're going to do your Batman, you at least put the hints in one of those movies to where you have the Batman at least, and we know where you're going with it. They don't even have a Batman cast yet. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, but we understand. We've been talking about Brave and Bold for such a long time, but now you got to kind of do something with it. Yeah,
100%. The Butcher Brothers, no jelly. Really, Danny?
DJ. Oh, my God.
The list has it on Wonder Woman, Flash, Black Lightning, Aquaman, Supergirl. I got you. And then with Superman. So you're saying start with Wonder Woman, then do the Flash, then Black Lightning?
But
Wait.
you've already started with Wonder Woman before.
Yeah.
You're trying to do something different. So starting with Superman is not a problem. It's not an issue.
No, it's not a problem. Yeah,
know?
it's not a problem.
The problem is that you have a guy in running the studio in James Gunn that didn't want to bring fandom together. That's an issue I have for him. You have to bring everyone. You know you're fractured. So your comments need to be saying, no, we're all under one thing. We're all under DC. We all love these comic books. Let's come together. Let's respect everyone who's part of this thing. And I'm going to tell you a story. And I want you all to be part of this story. And that, if you did that, all of a sudden everyone loves it. You know, everyone
Absolutely.
says, yes, let's get behind you.
Absolutely. Hey, Monique, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Danny, we'll go here quick. Sent another $5 super chat. Thank you, Danny. He said, Blank Man first movie, Howard the Duck first movie, Meteor Man one movie. Let that sink in, guys. Wait, what are you trying to say? That because these movies
supposed to be two movies, bro.
No,
Man was supposed to be two movies. Robert Townsend was doing something phenomenal in an era where they didn't do any black movies. He said, "F that, I'm going to show you." That's why you had all the stars. You had Bill Cosby in it, just being the dude.
Yes.
No lines. Like
yes,
it was phenomenal for where you. If you're in the urban environment and you see what he did, man, it was so good.
James Earl Jones was in it. You know what I mean? Don Cheadle was in it. You know what I mean? We had a lot of great actors in that movie. Eddie Griffin, yes. Why you?
Thank God.
Why you hating on Blank Man and Meteor Man, bro? I don't get it. Those are classic black movies, man. You know what I mean?
That
right then and there.
Story that that raised. It wasn't just saying, you know, the nice areas of black places are good, but saying even in the hood you have these good people and they stand by and they still have their own morals and they're going to still stand up for themselves. It was so good. We're not going to let these gangs take over our neighborhoods. It was so powerful. So the fact you hate on it, you know what, Danny? I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, Danny has no sense of humor. We get it. We get it. We get it.
He's like trying to make me laugh.
Yeah, I know, right? What's cool is he pulls up a file on all of them. He knows their real names and powers and everything about them, their strength, their weakness. He looks at Alfred and asks, which ones do we recruit first? I can see that.
Isn't that Zack Snyder's?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Word, like scene word for word, exactly what he did.
Mike S has confirmed that the last Friday script is almost done.
Chris Tucker said that it's almost done. He's ready to do that. And was it last Friday and Rush Hour 4? He's ready to do both of them.
I'm gonna say this: Chris Tucker has changed. I don't know if he's gonna be really good in Friday, right? We're not, and I get he's older, so you're not gonna be the same one. But Rush Hour, we'll see.
It's gonna make money.
It will. It will. But he's because of his faith, he's gonna be so toned down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's going to be as good. I don't know.
That's okay, though. Can't Smokey say the show that Smokey has changed a little bit, but his son is still out there in the streets doing crazy stuff. You still got Mike Epps is going to be in the movie. You still got Ice Cube. You going to have their sons in it. You could have all that still in it, even with Smokey saying that he's changed, but they all put him in a situation where all of a sudden the real Smokey comes out.
Yeah, the Friday I can understand a little bit, but the Rush Hour might be. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't curse anymore. You know what I mean?
How old is Jackie Chan?
That too. That too.
150 years old.
That too. I wish James could just get Ben to come back and write for Brave and the Bold. I think that could be a good idea. I wouldn't want to see him in Batman again because he'd have to get in shape and all that stuff. But maybe he could direct it. I think he would be a good director. Yeah. They're trying to beat Avatar as the #1 movie, but they have to make 100 million something to beat Avatar as the #1 movie. They will.
They'll do that in their sleep. 100
million.
Yeah,
they will do. They will do that. What up, LDG? How you doing,
LDG.
brother? He said the car. He said brand new day beating Doomsday. Y'all should put money on that.
Yeah,
I'm not. I wouldn't put money on that.
I mean, it's just if either one won, I wouldn't be surprised. If you
Yeah,
told
me
me
neither.
that Doomsday made 2.7 billion and Brand New Day made 2.6, that wouldn't surprise me. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there because it's Christmas time. And people are
Mm-hmm.
loving Doom all of a sudden. They're like, oh, I hate this stupid story. It's so stupid. And then they're like, oh, wait a minute. This is good?
Yeah.
Changes.
Facts. I could be wrong, but I think in Doomsday movie we're gonna see flashbacks of several MCU movies, and they're going to make certain points important than we originally thought. That's why they pushed it back. Could be. Could be. Let me get to these. Danny sent a $2 super chat. He said, "Kaka times 10." And he sent another one. He said, "You got it. Bring back Snyder. Hello." No, we're not doing that, Danny.
I don't think he's going to bring him back to run the studio, but Snyder does have a good job of doing dark movies. You know, slow-mo works in certain type of fight scenes.
Yes.
So things work when you have a guy who has an eye for some detail.
Yes.
I hate the concept of Batman vs Superman doing it with the way they did it. The look of it is awesome, and the storytelling I don't like it. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's really good storytelling. I just don't like the way they did it. You know, so there's nothing that Snyder does as far as any of those superhero movies. I thought that was terrible.
Agreed.
Don't.
Agreed. And here's the thing: tone down on the slow mo. Right? Slow mo. You can't have slow mo throughout the whole damn movie. Every fight scene has a slow motion. No, because James Gunn did it in Superman. And they only had it like 1 or 2 times. You know what I mean? That's good. But when you have 5 fight scenes and every fight scene has a slow motion, it kind of kills it. Like for me, I hate the music montage of the fight scene with James Gunn. I am so tired of it now. And it's in every one of his movies. It's in Superman. It's in Supergirl. Pretty sure they're going to probably do one in Clayface. And I'm just like, can we chill with that? At least give us 2 or 3 movies without
Clayface
it.
Might be hard.
Yeah, it might be
a difficult one.
It might be, but I can still see them put one in there. You know what I mean? Clayface when he's transforming and about to kill a bunch of people. Get the slow mo and you get the montage, and I'm like, oh god, here we go again. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Brand new day when the leader tells Sam in prison that he has seen the probabilities. Wait and see what that's gonna have to fight with the others. I got you.
Yeah, but I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's going to be. But Brand New Day was going. Brave New
World
was going to be that way. Anyway, that's what they tore the whole movie up because it was too realistic, and they didn't like the way they was going with the whole war and all this stuff. So they tore it. They destroyed the entire movie, and then them putting him back in there is fine. Whatever. And they put their own ending in there to kind of connect to other stuff. It is what it is. It still made $425 million. Like,
Yeah.
what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. 100%. Viz Media is torching Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War reactions from last week onwards. Go figure. Really?
Dude, Bleach is awesome. I don't care.
Wait, Bleach is anime?
Yeah. Oh,
Kaka.
It's some of the best anime ever.
We're not doing that. We don't do anime on this channel, guys. We're not doing that crack. At least right. I'm not. Anyways, half of us is not doing anime.
I won't find a way for the anime to be on this channel, specifically on Biggaford. No. He's gonna be so pissed off.
Oh hell no!
Hell no! I'm gonna trap him. It's gonna be me and Jitten in there, and he's gonna be trapped.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no! If it's on my channel, I'm gonna find his own both of y'all. That's what I'm just saying. Should Raza's daughter be in charge? Probably not.
No. So, she's usually part of it. She's more likely a romantic interest of Batman more than anything. It wasn't anything that she was actually the person who is in charge of anything. No, it's not how it usually works. But Ra's al Ghul was usually alive.
Yeah, 100%. Danny said, I love Tom Hardy. I think there is bias to me. I like this portrayal. Definitely biased, Danny. Definitely biased, 100%.
Also, I think, Danny, you like it because you love movies, but I like comic books too. So, when I look at graphic novels, the comic books and the TV shows and stuff like that, I'm expecting Bane to be something else. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he's supposed to be. Fernando just said, I don't know if he's Mexican, but he's supposed to be Latino in some fucking way.
Yes,
He
yes.
the prison that he's in is in the Caribbean. Like, yeah, like what are we doing? Like, he's not Tom Hardy. Tom. Like, come on, guys. That's not who Bane is. So I got.
He didn't even have the venom.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? And he was no joke in Nightfall. That's what I'm saying, Danny. If you watch Nightfall, there's no way you can look at that Bane and be like, oh, yeah, that Bane is on par with the Snyder Bane, the Nolan Bane. It's just not. Not even close. Not even close. I get it. It's animation, right? But you can still, like, James Gunn, if you ever do Bane, do it like in the Nightfall. You know what I mean? Do it like you did in that. Trust me. I like the voice. It was a little Vader-ish. No.
I think that was a problem with a lot of people with Bane. But I think it could have been saved. I think that was a Tom Hardy choice, I believe. I think and sometimes you want to stick with your stars. So I don't blame them. It didn't hit for me.
Me neither.
That's why I don't like it.
Said, Alonzo, you're killing it as Bane. You need to do that next time. We're moving the goalposts on what is a hit at the box office and what isn't.
When they start charging more money for tickets, yes, we move the post. And guess what? $100 million will never be a hit.
Agreed.
$100 million in 1985 is not going to be a hit, bro.
Agreed. Ted Sarando said under oath that Superman underperformed. It sold half the tickets of Man of Steel. I won't even talk about that one right now. we're just gonna pass that one. Unless Brian wants something to say about it, I'm good.
I'm one of the weird people that likes Man of Steel. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like the ending.
But I didn't hate Man of Steel.
It was good to me,
Yeah, I didn't hate Man of Steel. I didn't hate it. I just figured there were some things that, like, un-Superman like. So, for example, you fighting in the city and people dying, and he didn't feel any concern for the people that were there. That was not a Superman thing. So, but other than that, it's not a bad movie.
Nope, you're right.
Meteor Man should get rebooted, 100%. 100%.
Robert Townsend was so socially aware.
Mm-hmm. He has to do it.
It have to be he and Kenny Ivory Wings, like, literally doing it over, choosing the cast, and it has to be a very strong pro-black, like, understanding.
Yes, 100%. And you could still do it a little more serious, but still have the comedy aspect to it as well. 100%. You know what I mean? I think it would definitely work. I agree. You hear that, Danny? Mm-hmm. Now, who would you get to play Meteor Man? Because I heard Eldridge Hodge. Someone was talking about Eldridge Hodge playing him.
I want Eldridge Hodge being everything. So
I think it works. Yeah, I think it works.
Hodge, a black superhero from New York or yes, let's go. I'll let Eldridge Hodge be all of them.
I think it works. And there you go. You're Black American in the lead movie, Brian. There you go.
I've been pushing for this for one. I just want one. Just give me one.
Yeah. I think it works. I think it works. What about Blank Man? You think they could reboot that too?
No. That is a Wayans Brothers thing. I don't need
classic. Yeah.
Damon Wayans is one of a kind. Like,
agreed. Their comedy,
awesome. He's raunchy.
Yeah.
You can't control him, and I don't think you can you can't put that back together.
I agree. I think maybe if they do it, it might kind of work, but
because it had a serious aspect to it. It's worked because Damon Wayans grew up with a handicap.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked off of In Living Color. He had the character Handicap Man and all that stuff. It worked because of the time period.
Agreed.
I don't think it would work trying to redo it with anyone else because it was a story that was very much like him. So he understood the nuances. It's hard to understand the nuances to make something funny and not dismissive or impulsive or any of that stuff. So, it's like hard.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't think there's certain movies maybe as classics you don't touch. That could be one of them. But if they tried, I wouldn't hate on it. I'd have to see it first. It's just
I don't want to be Scary Movie
I,
6.
I was just about to say they're kind of not and don't get me wrong, it's not just them. A lot of comedians that from the past, they're just not funny anymore. You know what I mean? I don't think they're as funny. Like Mike Epps, I watched his last stand up, bro, and that was trash. You know what I mean? So they're not as funny as they used to be, and that's a problem
Grown men that don't deal with stupid stuff. It's hard
anymore.
to
Yeah,
do comedy when you're a grown ass man.
100%, 100%. I think Mike, not Mike, Cat Williams is the only one that's kind of holding it down as being funny. Cause I'm sorry, that last Dave Chappelle comedy wasn't funny either. That seemed like more of a talking point and trying to get points across with little jokes inside. His
last 5 have been very much talking points.
Yeah, I agree.
But I enjoy Dave Chappelle because I think he's very intelligent.
He is,
and he's changing the way he's doing things. But
yes,
he could be Kevin Hart. When's the last time you heard about Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart's last comedy was trash too. The one I think he did around Corner. No, I kind of like Kevin Hart though.
His 15 years, his 15 minutes of fame are gone.
Yeah, 100%. But I think Kevin Hart's first 3 stand-ups, 3 or 2, first 3 or 2.
No, it's 3.
3 were funny as hell. After that, it's like okay, no, because it gets his kind of comedy gets very repetitive.
Yep.
And that's the problem with him. You know what I mean?
People are doing impressions of him doing this comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Tucker was huge back in the day. Unfortunately, he kind of fell off after the Rush Hour movies. Well, he changed, right? Yeah. He turned Christian and he moved away from Hollywood. So it wasn't really that he fell off. He just went a different route in life, and I have no problems with that.
Exactly.
Sorry, Tony. Ben said absolutely not working with Gunn. Yeah, but he will if the money's right. I'm sorry, I know he said that, but if you put enough zeros in behind those 1s and 2s, it'll bring him back. It'll bring him back. Because he said he wasn't going to do another superhero movie after Daredevil, and then he did Batman, right? So, yeah. Friday is the best black comedy with a black cast ever. I said it. I totally disagree with that one.
I'm going to tell you that Coming to America is so much better. Friday is epic. I don't want to.
Yes, I agree.
It is cool, unbelievable. It's in my top 5 all time. Right. Coming to America changed everything.
100%.
Like
100%.
You know, Harlem Nights. I would say Friday might be better than Harlem Nights, but that should be in that thing. Life has to be in there. Like
100%.
Movies that you can't put Friday on because it means more to it socially and shows other things, and it's funny. And the greatest comedians of all time are in it. Come on, man.
Life is so underrated. It's not funny, bro. Like I said, that was towards the end of Eddie Murphy's career where he was transitioning and stuff. But that movie is so underrated. People don't give it enough respect. I love Life.
Hilarious. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy just work.
Facts. 100%. You ain't taking my cornbread.
They're in the bedroom and he's talking about man, I hope you piss your sheets.
Oh man,
he said, well, if I do it, I want to put him on you.
Oh my god, when they were old, that shit was funny as fuck, dude. I can't lie. I may watch that later on today.
Was sitting in the dark, just staring at his ass, just like
looking at her, right? Oh, you and the master got something going on, don't you? I know you. Jackie Chan is 72 years old. I would like to see him back in Rush Hour 4, but I don't know if he could do all the stunts that he used to do, and that's what I liked about the movies.
Jackie Chan should not be dying on a movie.
100%. 100%.
72 is that point. You're not too old to do anything, but you do too well to do some things.
Yeah, 100%. And then if you go look at there's a video of Jackie Chan showing his daughter the movies, and you know what I mean. You're showing all of the stunts and stuff, and his daughter's like, "Did that hurt? Did that hurt?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then she called him amazing, and he started crying and shit. And I'm like, "Yeah, you made your legacy. You don't need to be trying to do all of that stuff anymore, bro." You know what I mean? Like at 72 years old, you do want to do fight scenes, fine. But all that jumping from scaffold and hanging out, bro, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Fernando, you cut me real deep, bro. Cut me real deep.
What'd he say?
He said life was very disappointing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that you cut me real deep, bro.
Nah. He said, "Thank you, Anzo. Snyder has a weird fetish for slow-mo garbage." Absolutely. This man made 300. Come on, that movie was great. 300 is overrated.
I like 300.
It's not a bad movie. It's overrated.
I think that it became cool to hate on Snyder. And I think kind of why all the hate. If it's a good movie and you did a good job, I'm not going to say, it's terrible. I can tell you I have problems with it. I can be a critic. I could critique something and not like a certain aspect of it and not say it's terrible. Because I think Snyder, once again, if we're going to talk about The Brave and Bold, if Snyder does direct The Brave and Bold, if he does writes and directs it, I'm down. It fits his style. So, it is what it is.
So I don't have enough coffee in me for the trashing Snyder. So I hear you, but you got to understand, though, Mama Bear, it's not really about trashing, but we can have criticisms. It's not perfect. You know what I mean? And we were saying this last night. It's like, just because we have criticism of certain things, it's not trashing it. You got to understand the difference there. We're not trashing Snyder. Bleach is fire. Nah, we're not doing
Bleach
that.
Is beyond fire.
We're not doing that, bro.
Bleach might be one of the better things that
all you anime fans need to get some hair on your nut sacks and start watching real movies, all right? I'm just saying. And here I was watching.
What are you talking about?
I was watching Nightfall last night. Here I am talking about.
Guys, I guarantee you, Anzo in the 80s was watching all the kung fu flicks that were coming out then during that time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's all anime is, but it's in cartoon form. Like you're literally hating on stuff that you like. You just don't. You get in your own way. That's all. That's all right.
I think the biggest issue I have with anime is, first off, is some of the animation, and then the dubs on them are trash sometimes, bro. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? Sometimes the dubs on them are trash. That's why. Any Snyder slander will make me summon the anti-monitor. Here are the movies I'm seeing in September 1st. The Uprising, Avengers Endgame Encore, and Primetime. Okay.
I'm not super huge about this September. September movies, I can't wait till October.
Yeah, for real. Like at the end of the day, for me, it's like, oh, if it looks good, I'll go see it. If not, Onzo Vision that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Mobile Suit, Gundam, and Naruto is a Mount Rushmore of anime. Bleach trash, Mobile Suit trash, Gundam trash, and Naruto. So I have 3 levels of trash right now, right? I have trash, I have hot trash, and I have stinking hot trash. And Naruto is on the stinking hot trash list on my book. So I'm just saying.
You are so wrong. It's hard to even argue with it. Like I don't even know where to go with there. I don't even know where to start. Like it's so Dragon Ball Z is so epic. It's so good. There's not other movies, period, that are better than Dragon Ball Z. Nothing. Like, not at all. Bleach changed everything. Attack on Titan?
Trash. That I could say is stinking hot trash, because I actually watched Attack on Titan, at least some of it anyways. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
It pisses you off, but it's really good. So,
the Reacher dude is linked with a Bane role. Ooh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, he's big as hell.
Yeah, it works, right? And then you do animation or CGI when he puts the venom in him to get even bigger. Oh, I would love that. I think that would work. It would have made more sense for him to have the Venom. I don't think it wouldn't have made sense for him to have the Venom. Yeah, because it's a Nolan movie. They don't put that crap in there. Fantastical stuff equals no Nolan. So yeah, that's why
It
it's
doesn't
trash.
make any sense because his back was healed with push-ups. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, yeah. Whatever. No, no, no,
That's
no, no.
fantastic.
No.
That's
That is not. Again,
fantastical.
Daddy said that last night. That is not fantastical. That's what you call trash writing. All right. That's what you call trash writing. Ah! No, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Now, we'll see what they do in part two of the Nightfall. But yeah, if I see two push-ups and he's back on track, we ain't doing
No,
that.
he's gonna get like surgery. He's gonna have like he's gonna have someone do some technology that's gonna allow him to be able to do it. That's what's gonna happen.
Here are the movies I'm seeing. Here are the movies I'm seeing in October. Verity. I never heard of it. The Social Reckoning. Isn't that the Facebook 2 movie?
Yep.
Whale Fall and Clayface. I don't care about the Facebook 2 movie, to be honest with you.
I'm Social Reckoning. I'm done with it. I'm kind of done with the whole storyline with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know people that still care. We're so far past everything that happened with AI and Apple listening to all your thoughts and all your phones are actually being recorded and all that stuff. And you say something like on here right now and I open up Google and the ads
100%.
there for it. Like, so we're so
Yeah,
far
100%.
that, like, it's like it's hard for me to be upset about it anymore. Like, whatever.
100%. And then October, I only have 3 movies left to see for the year. Man of Steel is miles above James Gunn's Superman. It ain't even close. Okay. If Hodge plays that, I will boycott him for a year.
That's
Really?
fine. We can let you boycott him all you want because I will
Facts.
watch it. Guys, if Aldous Hodge you want to do it, I'll watch it 3 times so you don't have to worry about Danny's.
Same here. Me too. People nowadays would think the Waynes are making fun of the handicap. You're probably right.
Not understanding that he grew up
Yeah.
totally handicapped. Like, having a club foot, he does. You know what a club foot is? You know how the pain that he had to walk around with? A physical handicap is what it is.
I
It's a
got you.
physical thing, and that was real for him.
Y'all folks forget that was the first day as Superman for Clark? I don't think it was the first day.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was the first day. I think he was Superman for a while. I don't think it was the first day.
I have it, so I have the steelbook over there, so I'll rewatch and check that again.
I think Jay Farrell could pull off Blank Man. Danny,
I
you
think
need to sit down,
Jay
bro.
Farrell would be look like him, a person trying to beat Damon Wayans trying to beat
Yeah.
Batman. That's,
Yeah.
It's too
Lavelle Crawford is still hilarious. A little bit.
Actually, funny people are still funny.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean they can do stand-up special.
Exactly.
You have to be able to come up with stuff that in your life when you're anonymous. When you're not anonymous anymore, it's hard having that same stuff.
Agreed. Bill Cosby, it was still funny into his old age. He was creative. But you see the thing, and I think Bill Cosby's comedy is underrated too as well. Bill Cosby is funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you can have problems with you having, and other aspects of it, but to say Bill Cosby's not a genius is just wrong. Bill Cosby's phenomenal.
His stand-up comedies are funny. No cursing, but they still hit like they do, man. It's very funny.
Sinbad didn't curse. Sinbad is hilarious.
Sinbad is hilarious too, 100%. I was actually watching about an old Sinbad stand-up about a month ago. It was on YouTube. Shit was still hilarious.
Yeah, was we at the college in Morehouse College?
Yeah. In the yellow suit. Yeah.
My mother, I had this one time I talked back to my mother. I don't know what it was. Came up to me and said, try it. And I talked back to her, and my mom just voice changed. Like, Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Facts.
The belt came from the sky. By the power of She-Ra, I'm going to kick your little yellow ass. One
Facts.
But fell off. Like, it was hilarious.
Facts.
Sinbad is hilarious, man. I love it.
Facts. 100%. Hold on. Let's get to this because Danny said another $2 super chat. Thank you, Danny. You're balling today. Good job. Appreciate it. Cool, Brian. I'm watching Black Panther 3 at least 3 times.
I'm going to be out there picketing.
The Cat is King. Chappelle next. I also like Ari Spears. I think he's underrated. Ari Spears.
I think Cat Williams is only for a certain aspect of the society.
Comedy.
Some people won't like the things that he says. I think Dave Chappelle is funny and is a genius funny, but he's been doing it for such a long time. It's hard to maintain doing it from your 16 to 50. And the fact that he's still funny gets me too. So I enjoy that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Money Talks is very underrated and extremely funny Chris Tucker movie. Money Talks is good. I agree with you on that. Life is very disappointing. It was a funny movie. Yeah. Oh my God. No, it's a good movie. Because they get out at the end, right? So yeah, they were old men, but that's why it's called Life, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why it's called Life. Coming to America was much better. No, Brian, Harlem Nights is royalty. I love that movie.
No, I do too. I say it's a top 5 movie, right? I just don't think it's as good as. I think Friday might be better than Harlem Nights, but Harlem Nights has more story.
I could see Friday being better. I could see Friday being a little bit better.
That's right there. If one's 3, the other one's 4. Like I'm not saying like it's multiple movies in between these. Come on.
He said every man has a price to work with. Everyone, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, I have a price for Black Panther 3.
What's up, Cognito? Whatever. For you two, it's not trashing. I got you, Mama Bear. Just popped in to say hello. Have fun. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Incognito, man.
You were gonna say something, Brian?
No, I just want I don't think it's right to trash someone when you obviously you're good at something. And my biggest problem, I always will say, James Gunn should have reached out to Snyder and brought the fandom together.
Not only that, you should have made sure the Flash connected your old universe to the new universe. You could have done that.
You could just did the whole movie, said the movie matters, and then do Flashpoint.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I agree.
What are we doing?
I agree.
And then to tell people, well, these movies don't matter. No, don't do that.
I agree. Phil Jackson wrote the book on how much he couldn't stand Kobe, and when he was coaching Lakers, they offered him a lot of money to coach him again, and they won 2 more titles with no Shaq. Yeah. I don't think he really had an issue with Kobe. Again, that's sell book kind of stuff, right? But it's possible.
Kobe
Narito
might rub him the wrong way, but
yeah. Jordan rubbed Phil Jackson the wrong way. You know what I mean?
No, Phil loved Jordan.
No, he did.
He was pissed off that Jordan will keep on punching his people. You can't put your problems away. You can't just keep on destroying everybody, all your teammates. Because he's an arrogant dude. But it's easy to be arrogant when you're number 1.
He said, Nurse Onzo hit the wrong blunt before the stream. Onzo is tripping. Don't let no more clips this time. The anime fan's gonna get you. Yeah, we can clip it. I have 4 levels of trash. Onzo's takes: Canadian Onzo, Rewind Onzo, and Casey Onzo. You know what I need, Jones? I'm gonna say it here because we don't usually curse on this show, but fuck you. Dragon Ball Z has superhero elements in it. I'm surprised Onzo doesn't like it. It's anime. Anime sucks.
Oh man, Dragon Ball Z is phenomenal. It's funny. I think I don't know because you in 1990 you have been old enough to enjoy it. You have been old enough to really, but you just don't like the dubbing. You probably just don't like that part of it. But it was good. Man. Dragon Ball Z is phenomenal. I still watch Dragon Ball Z.
The actor who played Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 2 would be a perfect Bane. He was huge. I could see that. I don't like his acting ability, but I could see that. I could tag a veteran whose channel is all about anime, but I'm not in the mood. Good, because we don't want that here. I want to be out of here. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, too. Goku will mop the floor with Superman, Captain Marvel, and Savage Hulk. We're not gonna get Daddy started on that one.
Broly would destroy Savage Hulk. I said it.
We're not.
I said it.
Don't trigger me. No, no. One scene before Zod landed was his first fight scene.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you, Anik Jones. If Robin Williams was still alive, do you think he would still be funny? I think so. I think Robin Williams would still be funny.
I think he doesn't have to be funny because he's one of the greatest actors comedians that returned an actor ever.
Like for Robin Williams, he's naturally funny. You know what I mean? A funny person. So he doesn't need, like, you could see he needed to tone down his funniness when he did serious movies, right? Because if you watch his interviews, he's just nonstop. You know what I mean? It's a shame we lost him. I beg my parents to buy me pudding pops because Robin Williams was always funny. I still love Dave Chappelle and support everything he says. I mean everything. Okay.
I understand you.
Michael Jackson would have been 68 today. Absolutely. Brian, I wanted to tell you back when we were watching House of Dragons, the actor who was playing Prince Daron Targaryen is the actor who plays Link in the live-action Zelda movie.
Yeah, and I know that, yeah. That's awesome. And I think Zelda's going to be phenomenal.
Absolutely. Me too. Criticism is not trash. Absolutely. Amen, Brian. Reach out to Snyder. Look at the broken Chicago clock being right twice a day. Good job. Listen. That is
all the time.
whoa.
I know you're not gonna say nothing. We'll get all the chat on Nzo. We'll know.
Biggaford is always right. I'm just saying. You guys just haven't got on my level yet, right? Because my intellect is so high that you guys don't understand it yet. I get that 100%.
Gotcha.
But
everything is trash. Three different levels of trash. That's all we got.
Said thank you. If they had just let Snyder finish the story as an Ellsworth, the fans would have supported Gunn too.
I don't think you could have done it. I think he's too big of a personality. Right. You're going to be able to get him to do that. But I think you could have had him do another movie or two to be part of the stuff with Gunn. Be a director under Gunn and then be able to talk to Gunn in certain aspects. And he's like, he's in my boardroom as far as these things go. I think if you would have done that and embraced him instead of trying to
cutting out everything he did,
which was wrong too, but embrace it. And say, I want part of my part too, and my cabinet, my party too, that would have went a long way.
Yes,
because there's things that Snyder does that Gunn doesn't do well that he could really benefit from.
Yes. Like Brian said, you do the real Flashpoint, right? Where Flash at the end goes back in time, he changes things, and now you can start super. They did it in the cartoon, right? The Apocalypse one, right? Flash goes back in time, and then you get the new Superman movie, which is connected, but at the same time is totally different than what we had before. You could have done that. You don't erase everything that Snyder did, and I think that the Snyder fans would have accepted that more because now they know that even though we have a new continuity, that the Snyderverse stuff was still relevant in what we had going forward.
100%. You don't erase things that you have a fandom and a following.
Yeah, I agree. I said, I have levels of trash for Nzo. Awesome trash, semi-trash, poop my trash pants. You too, Collector? I must have start banning you motherfuckers. You know who they should make Magneto? I saw it late last night. The guy who plays Negan, he would kill it if they can't have Flashbender.
Too old.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
He's way too old. You have to be 40 right now for it to be Magneto. He's way too old.
I don't know. I don't know if Jeffrey D. Morgan works, to be honest with you. I like him a lot. I don't know if he works as Magneto.
It's too old. It just doesn't work right now in the timeline and just in that part of it. He's a big enough star. Because you know what? You need to be a star to be Magneto. But he's just... it doesn't work with the timing. It doesn't work. Even Fassbender's still fine.
Mama Bear said, if you're always right, switch positions with Brian, then you're right. I will. On the next topic, when we get to the next topic, I'll switch over, and then you guys will see the true form of Biggaford Entertainment, all right?
Yes, when he doesn't have to run anything, we can talk about the next thing.
Dragon Ball Z is super fire. Oh, my God. You guys need to get some punani. That's what you need to do, all right? Stop watching Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. And hold on.
Why can't you do both?
Have
you haven't been
listen,
to anime?
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. There's some black girls that are doing cosplay right now, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of I guess
you missing out. That's all.
I'm becoming
that whole fandom that you don't know. You missing out.
I'm becoming a fan. He said, I'm just joking. I was like, I hope you know. Yeah, I don't take nothing serious, bro. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Listen, I say it all the time. I trash on people, so I am game for people to trash on me. It's simple and plain like that. I don't take it seriously. Go ahead, do what you got to do, say what you got to say. I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? It's all in fun. Let's get to the first topic. It's going to be interesting. Oh, criticism is... Yeah, go ahead. Oh, this one here. So I have a disagreement. Are we suggesting that audiences aren't smart enough to tell the difference between this Earth universe and other Earth universe? Can't be insulting folks' intelligence. No, I don't think we're saying that. Go ahead, Brian.
For me, I'm just saying you want to embrace something, right? Mm-hmm. It's not about you don't want to. We had a chasm, a huge problem in DC, and you saw the fandom being split. Yes. So instead of you coming in and I want to do a new world, and I can connect to anything that we had before. I can say that we do Flashpoint and we start all over. I can do whatever, but I want to embrace the fandom that was still here and bring 100%. On the other fans. I want to bring everyone together because I love the storyline. I love this company. I love DC Comics. I want to make sure everyone gets to enjoy it. I don't want to, put any one person out there. I think he couldn't embrace Snyder more, and that would have helped out a lot more overall.
I agree with you 100%. I agree. You could have did what you needed to do, but you could have kept what was before. And I think Snyder fans would have at least respected that. You know what I mean? Okay, you're not erasing. Look what he did at the end of Peacemaker Season 1. Completely wiped out that ending and then put his Superman and his people in there, right? You didn't need to do that. So I agree. I think you should have embraced the fans more. We're going to get into the first topic, guys. Thank you for all your comments. You guys are fire. You keep us here an hour before we even get into the first topic. I appreciate it, though. I like it. I like the interactions. But let's get to it. All right. So I actually didn't share my screen on the first topic, but we got the first topic here. And the first topic is Supercell Season 2 wraps filming following delays. Rapman shares post-productive update. So first off, Brian, what are your thoughts on Supercell Season 2?
First off, I'm going to tell you, Supercell Season 1 was one of my favorite things I saw.
Fire.
It was so good. And the only thing I'm upset about is it took this long to get to Season 2.
Absolutely, 100%. When I seen it, I was like, oh, let me see what this is about. You know what I mean? And when I watched it, I think I watched every episode back to back. I was like, I
binged the hell out of it.
Me too. Now, it's on Netflix. Do you want them to drop it all at one time, or do you want them to do it weekly? I don't think does Netflix do weekly? They don't, eh?
No. Let's go ahead, drop it all at one time, and you know what? I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tell other people to come and I'll watch it again. And then I'm going to tell people, I'm going to pay, hey, guys, Thanksgiving, let's watch Supercell Season 2 again.
I'm definitely down for it, too. Drop it all one time. Rapman has officially confirmed the filming on Supercell Season 2 has wrapped. Here's the latest on the production, new cast members, and when it will be released on Netflix. Netflix smash British hit superhero series Supercell is one step closer to returning to our screens. Series creator Rapman has officially confirmed that filming on the highly anticipated second season has finally wrapped following a string of production delays. Here's the latest on Supercell Season 2. Fans have been eagerly awaiting updates on the South London superpowered drama since its explosion debut in June 2024. Following a swift renewal from Netflix, the road to season 2 hasn't been entirely smooth. As we previously reported, film hit a few bumps in the road with production initially delayed and pushed back to late 2025. Now the wait for the cameras has stopped rolling over. Taking to Instagram, showrunner and creator Ratman shared a massive update with fans, posting a photo of himself hard working in the editing suite. On the monitor in front of him is the title card for Supercell 2, featuring the surviving core cast looking ready for action. In his caption, Ratman addressed the production hurdles by assuring fans the final product will deliver. Due to circumstances out of our control, we had to pause production for a while, but film is finally done. I'm currently in the editing, getting ready. It's coming. I promise it will be worth the wait. Supercell Season 2. Just weeks before Ratman announced the wrapping, production was still in full swing in the streets of London. On May 6, 2027, Calvin Demba, who plays the fan favorite speedster Rodney, was spotted filming scenes on London's upscale Bond Street. In the exclusive behind-the-scenes shot, Demba can be seen trailed by a camera and sound crew while loaded up with high-end designer shopping bags, including a white Prada bag and yellow self-fridge bags. I don't even know what the hell is a self-fridge bag.
I need to get on this if I don't know what the hell self-fridge is.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Listen, my fashion is Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan. So I'm just saying, as we previously covered here on What's on Netflix, the world of Supercell is expanding behind and in front of the camera. Because of the massive scale of the second season, Ratman won't be shouldering the directorial duties entirely on his own. This time around, Kobe, Adam, Top Boy. Oh, Top Boy is fire. Have you ever watched Top Boy?
No.
I haven't watched all of it, but I've watched some of it. Top Boy is fire. Knots and Crosses has been tapped to direct alongside Ratman to help bring the next chapter to life. Furthermore, the casting is growing. While the cast 5 are returning, Season 2 has officially added 4 new cast members to the roster to shake up things following the deadly events of Season 1 finale, with those including Frank Burr, Tanya Simone, Richard Keep, and Ed Allenby. With film now officially in the can as of June 2026, the series enters a lengthy post-production phase. Supercell is a heavy VFX show. Bringing those telekinetic time traveling and super speed abilities to life takes a significant amount of time in the editing room. Given that Ratman is currently cutting the episode together, we are predicting a very late 2026, most likely 2027 broad release date for Supercell 2. Brian, what are your thoughts on the new cast? 27, sorry.
That's
what are your Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm guessing that we're going to get late, maybe mid 2027, something like that. Spring 2027. It's going to take some time. They're trying to make it's a epic story, right? And you're doing it without money. Okay, so, and that's the production problem, is that you're trying to do this thing. They get the money on the back end.
Yeah.
So Ratman is putting his own money into this, trying to figure it all out. And he did it for Season 1, and it was phenomenal. I don't care what you said, Nick Jones. Supercell Season 1 was phenomenal. It's so good. It's one of the best things that Netflix put out. You know, that one, Three Body Problems, are original content that we got from Netflix that was phenomenal. And I have no issue with it. I'm excited to see where they go with this all-black cast. It was from South London. It just seemed, though it was in South London, I felt like I understood what was going on.
Yeah.
It still felt very much like my neighborhood, very much like everywhere you go to New York, you go the same. It felt very much the same way. Disenfranchised, you're trying to make it on your own, trying to do right by yourself, trying to figure it all out. And other ish goes on. It was such a good story. I am ecstatic by it. I cannot wait for it to come out.
And that's the best part about it. Mom Bear said, check your DM.
Brian. Yeah, I got the
yeah.
I want to show the picture of the dude that does this. Is expert.
I got you. So first off, I'll say this. Supercell to me was a surprise, right? I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. And I was watching this show and I was like, oh, this is fire. This is a really good for original superhero story with black characters and good characters, right? Not just these gangbangers and like good characters, bro. Dude trying to save his girl, his family, and everything.
One
Absolutely
trying to save
amazing.
their son, but it was.
Yes.
I love the diaspora, right? So it's not
Yes.
just good. Not just the heroes. Some of the villains.
Yes.
You're black too, so understand
Yes.
you're getting all of it. It's not just one thing. It's telling you we have all these things, and I think that was so important for when we're talking about Supercell, and I've enjoyed it because of those things. I think it's just well done and understood in the long run.
Me too. I'm excited for it. Guys, I think it's really good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because Collector's asking what's Supercell. It's on Netflix, Collector. Go check it out. Let me know what you think, right? I really want to know what some of y'all think because we have a hater over here who says, I'm sorry, but Supercell is trash, man. I couldn't even watch that low-budget British Tubi crap. The acting isn't good. I'm sorry. The acting is pretty good. The acting isn't horrible. It's nowhere near Tubi level, bro. Come on now.
Actually, it's so good that some of the characters have now become some of the people that we're seeing in a lot of these new movies coming from.
Yes.
So like, these casts, it's funny you said that they're not good actors and you have them getting major roles in major franchises now.
100%. They are good. So let us know what you guys think. So we'll get to these few comments. Tyler said foam finger. Are you talking about the middle finger? Brian check DMs. Anzo wants to say anime fans get none. Okay, hold on. I didn't say they don't get none. I did not say that. I said go out and get some. You know what I mean? I'm not saying.
Look, if you go to Anime Fest, you don't have to go out and get nothing. So, can you imagine a festival full of people that look like Chun-Li?
Yeah. Well, listen. Bro, I can't lie. Like I said,
you have no idea.
Like I said, I can show you a few anime that I have like chicks on Facebook and stuff. It made me want to go to Comic Cons. I ain't gonna lie. Whichever one you at made me want to go there.
It's all that's how it is. So like, they're fans. Look, it's amazing. Anime is awesome and it's great. Yeah. It doesn't have to be for you, and that's okay, and that's all right.
Yeah, but they
I don't want actually I don't want you there because that's more for me.
Married man, Brian.
Hey, my wife go with me too.
Oh, truples. I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah, 100%. Listen, 100%. I'm down. I have no issues with that. Yes, 100%. 100%. And I wish I can get a couple troubles myself. Yeah. So please, please hope not Netflix. I'm sorry, don't support Netflix because they don't put their stuff on physical media.
Yeah, okay, but that's never what Netflix was. I mean,
yeah,
what Netflix was when they had the disc and you had to send a wave for it and stuff like that. And Netflix was never that idea of we're gonna do physical media, but it give you content and that's fine. And I'm just telling you, you go on eBay, you get some Netflix content on video on
100%. 100%.
Let you know you can get it. Full 100%. everything out there. I'm telling you.
And if that's what you standing by in about 10 years, you won't be supporting no company. Like I said, Anzo's bad takes is showing Brian about to be on par with that. No, you have the bad takes, bro.
This is a real bad take, Nick. I'm just sorry. Supercell is fire.
He said, yes, you said it stand 10 toes down. No, I did not say that. I said, go get some. I did not say they don't get any. I said, go get some. I did not say, go rewind. You can rewind. And if I said it, clip it, and we'll play it. But yeah, you said you can. I said, go get some. Not that they don't get some.
And they get a lot. Hey, it's a whole community. Let's go.
We'll see. It could be right. You could be right, but okay. So here's the thing: the ones that are sitting at home watching it aren't getting it. The cosplayers, yeah, I can see them. But the ones that are sitting at home like Anik Jones, just sitting at home beating his crap to anime, yeah, and hentai, yeah, they ain't getting none.
The hate is so bad.
Have y'all seen the teaser for the new yeah, and the it has no sound. So I'm like, what's going on? Right? Like you don't get any it looks good, but you don't get any context as to what's going on. I think it has to do with one of their kids getting kidnapped or something like that, but you don't really get any context to it to where it's like, interesting. But yeah. He said, Bryon, please show him. And as soon as companies stop making physical media, I will not be supporting any of them. Yeah, well, you're gonna.
The problem is it's not going to be able to support anyone because all of them are going to stop making physical media because they don't want you to own content. You also understand, like, so there's some DVDs if you look from that were made in the '90s that aren't even aren't holding up. They're degrading as we're speaking.
Yeah,
that's part of the issue.
And listen, this is a topic I know maybe we should talk about on another show or something. But a lot of these movies, you need to get them now because they are censoring crap in the bro. They censored. I think they talked about Riddick. They censored. At the end of Pitch Black, where him and the girl they escape, right, and he's holding her up. He grabs her behind. They censored that in the new movies, right? So they are censoring a lot of the stuff. They said they censored Splash, right? And I'll show you the video. Remember the movie Splash with Tom Hanks? Yeah. They censored that one too. There was a movie they called something girl with a girl. She was 14, but and I think it's that guy. It's hard to. I don't remember their names. Something like that, where the girl's wearing a thong bikini, and they censored that. So they're censoring a lot of these movies and bringing them back out. I must send Bryon the clip that I saw if I can find it again. I know who did it, so I should be able to find it again. But yeah, they're censoring all that. But we're gonna get into the next topic.
Let Mama Bear see it to show her
again. Yeah, I will. But we're gonna pull it over first, and then bring this up here, and then let's do this. All right, let's add this to screen. No, that's not how we do it. We do the layers over here. We do Spoiler Kings. No, where is it? Media. That's not it. Okay, so I gotta add. It's
It's added to the screen. It's just a picture.
Media share, right? Yeah, media share. No, not media share. It's screen share. Yeah, screen share. Add Bryon. Here we go. Go ahead.
She just says basically that all anime guys work out because they want to look like this, because they want to be able to have that power and go, Super Saiyan, so
And you want to know another thing? A lot of them are comme ça.
No, what is
a lot of them are comme ça. Yes, 100%. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them, you looking at this and you saying, oh, he's hot, but he looking at Bryon.
I'm bigger than he is.
I'm just saying. So we're going to get into the next topic, guys. Bryon, do your thing, brother.
All right, guys. I got to tell you, I am so excited what we're going to get from The Flash. So we're going to get from the Brave and the Bold. And we're hearing all this information, and I'm talking about Snyder. I'm talking about Ben Affleck. Why? Why were we talking about this? Because Andy Muschietti's the one who's doing all this stuff. Well, update, rumor. Take this with a grain of salt. Yep, just saying. This is not reporting news. This is something that might be going down. The Flash director, Andy Muschietti, is not doing the Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Not doing Batman, Brave and Bold. We've heard mixed reports about this over the past few months, but according to the latest rumor, Andy Muschietti will not be directing Batman, Brave and the Bold. During this week's episode of The Hot Mic, Jeff Snyder said he heard that The Brave and Bold is actually further along than people think, and DC Studios is aiming to get the movie into production next year. First off, thank you. Give us a Batman movie with it before 2030. All right? That's a good thing.
100%.
Snyder adds that he doesn't know if Muschietti will helm or if Gunn will direct it himself.
So wasn't that one of your biggest concerns? Is you don't want Gunn to do Batman?
Yes, yes. I would hate James Gunn doing it himself. But theories that the recent Welcome to Derry season 2 news might be the impetus for the Flash director officially announcing that he has parted ways with the project. All right, James Gunn recently debunked the rumor that the Batman Brave and Bold had been put on hold until Warner Brothers and Paramount merger is settled. But even if if the movie does enter production, Andy Muschietti will be at the helm. When the news broke that Muschietti had been chosen to helm the project, Gunn and fellow DC Studios co-CEO Peter Safran said that they enlisted the filmmaker on the strength of his work on The Flash that he screwed up. We saw The Flash even before taking the reins of DC Studios. We knew we were in the hands of not only a visionary director, but a massive DC fan. Gunn and Safran said in the joint statement, "It's a magnificent movie, funny, emotional, thrilling, and Andy's affinity for passion for those characters and the world just resonates through the frame." So when it came to finding a director for Brave and the Bold, there was really only one choice. Luckily, Andy said yes. Barbara signed him on to produce with us, and we were on the way. There's an extraordinary team. We couldn't have better or more inspiring partners as we embark on this thrilling new adventure in the DCU. This is way before The Flash hit theaters, when Gunn said it was the greatest comic book movie of all time.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And the movies underperformed at the box office. It actually received a mostly positive critical reception that led to speculation that Muschietti may have been taken off the project. Last we heard, Muschietti was still attached, but the hype mock John Rocha believes that there's no way he will wind up directing this movie. And here's the quote. "The Andy Muschietti thing, I think, is absolutely ridiculous. As I said almost 2 years ago, he is not on this project. From my sources who are still connected to Warner Brothers and DC, he is not doing the Brave and the Bold." All right. Here we go. World of Real Jordan Rumi recently heard that Gunn might be considering taking the helm himself. I'm going to read this and I'm going to try to throw up because it's making me vomit. Christina Hodson wrote the latest draft of The Brave and the Bold, and I keep hearing that Gunn is actually considering placing Muschietti with himself. Yes, Gunn is apparently tempted to direct the DC's Batman movie after helming the first 2 Superman movies. Might as well take the ship down while you're fully at the wheel. Good Lord, because that's what you'll be doing. You will be ruining everything, taking the ship down. I don't understand what the hell's wrong with him. Rumi has shared a few insights in the scoop in the past, along with some reports that turned out to be nonsense. He is also notoriously anti-gun, so it's up to you how much stock you want to put into this. There's also been some resurfaced chatter that Gunn might be planning to introduce an older take on Bruce Wayne, possibly even in his 50s. Gunn addressed the older Batman rumor during the 2025 interview when he was asked if DC's Dark Knight will be in his mid to late 30s, given the fact that Damian is typically portrayed as a 10-year-old. He says no. I think you have to wait to see the movie. Some things have changed. Plenty of things are in flux on the situation is with his parentage and all that stuff. So I wouldn't take any of it. Yeah, I mean, the actor who wants to, listen, first of all, I can't tell you the amount of big actors that have told me they want to be Batman. I think you'd be hard to finding actors who don't want to be Batman. He's the one character everyone wants to play, and that's the truth. You know, he didn't answer the damn question.
I know. At all.
He didn't answer the question at all. Like, he just kind of just went all over it.
Brushed over it, yep.
He says, when asking whether Damian was still part of the movie, Gunn replied, "I think you have to wait to see exactly what's happening. Would you like to see Gunn direct The Brave and the Bold?"
No.
Hell no. Go ahead, man.
So, we talked about this a little bit last night where it's like, bro, you don't have an actor for Batman. Yeah, you may not have a director. I get that you may, and when does the Batman come out?
They say they want to start production late this year. So
no, the Batman.
Not Batman 2020. What, like May 2028, July 2027.
So we're not getting
2027.
2027. So we're not gonna get a Batman Brave and the Bold till 2028, 2029.
Yep.
That does not work for me.
No,
And
I'm sorry.
and yeah,
The
go ahead.
Batman looks like it's gonna come out 2028.
Okay,
February
so yeah.
2028.
So
2028.
20 right. So then even
It's delayed.
2029, 30 until we get an actual DC Batman movie. That is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. You're not even giving us a Batman. Say, hey guys, this is your new Batman. Okay, so we got something to start with. At least we know what to look for. You still have to go through the casting process. And then you start with Damian. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
You don't start with Damian. Damian, this is why I say James Gunn, when instead of doing the projects that he should be doing, he does the ones that he likes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love this project. We're going to start here. You got to have the progression. Who doesn't want to see the live action Robin getting beat and killed by Joker?
Dude, it would be a phenomenal scene. It would
That
be
would be
hard
epic.
to watch, but it would be
Yes.
one of those things that you would never forget. And it would tell you
100%.
that the Joker is not to be played with. This
Exactly.
dude is serious.
Exactly. We got to stop hinting at it and show it. Now, I get it. You don't want to show kid getting killed, stuff like that. But Batman shouldn't be running around with a kid anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna have it. I mean, you got Dick Grayson, right?
Uh-huh.
Dick Grayson, one of the things you have Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
Okay. Those are phenomenal, right? And you get
Yeah.
the Tim Drake one. That's
Yes.
gonna be problematic. You could easily start with Tim Drake and say that, the other two became their own
Thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we go Nightwing. We could do that.
Nightwing,
gonna
Red
be-
Hood, Red
Hood,
Mask. Yeah.
Red Hood.
Yeah.
So
Red Hood.
You could do that, but going with Damian, who is that last one, really tells you have a Batman at the end of the story.
Yeah.
Almost that, which is weird because you have a young Superman.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I don't know I don't want Gunn touching Batman at all. It makes me sick to hear that. Like, if Batman is a jokey film, bruh, I'm done. I'm done. Like, call it a day, shut down production, we're done.
100%. 100%. They call him the Dark Knight for a reason, right? James Gunn's comedy does not work for a Batman movie at all. At all. Even if you tone it down to 50, it's still not like, no, that doesn't fit in there. You know what I mean? Just remember when they did the Justice League and Josh Whedon came in and had Batman making those stupid jokes. It didn't work.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
honestly, this is one of the worst things I've ever heard. I still think when Snyder was there on the Warner Brothers lot, that's who he needs to be doing this.
Yes.
You should give the Brave and Bold to Zack Snyder. And I'm not a Snyder fan. I'm not a Snyder hater. But I'm not a Snyder fan. But I think he will do right by it. Why is James Gunn? Why are you running a damn studio and you're trying to direct every damn movie?
Facts.
Stop. Run the damn
100%.
studio.
100%. 100%. At this point, and I get it, he's a director, so that's what he loves to do and stuff like that. But stick to Superman then, right? If Superman's what you love, then stick to Superman, Supergirl, even a stupid crypto movie if that's what you want to do, right? But when you get to the other projects, the Green Lanterns, the Wonder Womans, the Batmans, you let other people do their thing, right? And you tell them too, they don't need to make a carbon copy of your movies. You know what I mean? Do your own thing. You don't have to copy me.
Every superhero has a different feeling,
Yes.
right? And each movie should resonate with the feeling of the superhero. And if James Gunn I'm telling you, Batman better not be jokey. Damian better not be the punchline of everything. If they ruin Batman, I'll never forgive him. I'll never forgive you ever.
If they do, will we get a T'Challa Batman rant?
Oh my God, it will be epic. I might do a whole show just on me ranting.
Yeah, they don't need to do that. We need to get Batman in this universe again. And I know Fernando said James Gunn maybe have signed a new contract and stuff like that, which is possible, 100%. But you once a new company comes in, I believe they have the right to honor the contract or to cut it out, right? So if Paramount wants to say, you know what, we're gonna move on to something else because James Gunn, your universe isn't working, they have every right to do that.
If I'm paying billions upon billions of dollars for a studio, you think I'm going to blink at paying off a guy for $10 million?
Absolutely, 100%.
I won't even blink. I won't even care. This is just stupid in so many ways, in my opinion. But let's look at your comments, guys. Let's go through this.
Yes, let's do it.
Lauren says, I don't think the movie is coming anytime soon. Very true. I hope they have time to find a director.
They need to.
One person says, I know him. He's all about the ladies, and one of my favorite parts people to flirt with. See, he understands. He understands how to do it. Brandman doesn't understand how to do it.
100%. So hold on. I ain't saying because I don't know him 100%. You may be right, but there are a lot of undercovers over there in America. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Yeah, a lot of undercovers over there. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Some in the closet dudes. You know what I mean? And when you wearing them tight ass shirts like that, I have to question.
You just mad because you ain't got the muscles to show it. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Listen, even if I did, them tight shirts they don't do it for me, bro. First off, you feel like you can't breathe. You know what I mean? Like, come on, get out my skin. No. And then them tight pants too. They're just nah. Listen, I'm from the streets, all right. I am from the streets. Baggies, gangster look. I ain't looking fifi. I'm just saying.
We want to drop Nzo in the middle of the mean streets of San Francisco. He'll be all right.
I'm just playing with you, Mama Bear. Just hope you know that.
Lauren says James Gunn might take it. Yeah. In the next 10 years, if anyone puts out any physical media, it will be Christopher Nolan because he's a big supporter of it. It doesn't matter what Christopher Nolan wants to do. You have to have someone who's going to
do studios to do it. Absolutely. 100%.
And if Sony walks away, you're not going to get any Disney movies, right?
100%.
When you start looking at the people, there's only 3 real producers of all your movies, of all your DVDs, all your steelbooks, all your Blu-rays. There's only 3 big ones, and 2 of them are walking away in the next 5 years.
Absolutely, 100%. And like I said, and again, I'm going to show Bryon the video when I find him. I send to him, and I want to hear what he has to say. Because if they're censoring the new stuff now, then you better get all you can now. Because I was like, man, I wish I would have kept my because I had a crap load of it was after my fire, I lost it all, but I had a crap load of physical media, crap load, desks full of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And after my fire, I lost everything, and now I'm like, man, I wish I could keep them, because if you're gonna censor just little crap like that, then you're gonna censor narratives, you're going to change narratives, you're going to do whatever you can to fit your agenda. That's not good. It's really not good.
No, you're right. And it's something that we're going to have to worry about. And I'm not even worried about as much about having the censorship, because I don't know if we're going to have the content at all, because they can control access to content.
Yeah, 100%. So what they'll do is they'll end up giving you digital and make it like, just imagine watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and they make Jessica Rabbit look different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like censor because she has her breast are too big. You know what I mean? We gotta cut those. Like, that's just dumb. That's just dumb.
No one's gonna do that. No one's gonna allow that. That'll be a revolt. No man is gonna let that happen.
100%.
Mama Bear said we're going to get Clooney 2.0.
He was better than Christian Bale.
The lies. Nzo saying beat my meat to anime rather that than to let Warren wet my whistle.
No, I never said I wanted Warren to wet my whistle. That's not what I was saying, bro. You need to keep that to yourself, all right? I know you having visions of me wetting whistles and stuff like that, but no, bro. Let's just keep it PG over here.
Let me be the first one to say ew. All right. What up, Mike? He says, I don't have a problem with Snyder, unlike the other scoopers, but he's been wrong before. The latest was when he said Storm was going to be played by a random unknown black chick. What?
Oh, you're talking about the scoopers? I got you.
What? Technically, she is
a random black chick. Yeah, for real.
Like, that's
you're right. Yeah. To be fair, yeah, because she hasn't done anything.
Like, that's kind of what we got, right? So, okay. Yeah. The sky would be pink and he would lie and say it's orange.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. And James Gunn would lie and say it's orange. So maybe, I don't know, man. I don't like the idea of him taking something that's this serious. That's like Michael Jordan. You putting like a goofy, coach with him. You can't do that. It doesn't fit. Or it's like having Michael Jordan putting a football coach with him.
Yeah.
These two things don't match.
Agreed.
And James Gunn, if you want to be part of the project, be a producer.
Yeah.
Do not direct everything.
100%. Keep your hands off of certain things. Let them know what connects to what, and then let them run with it. Just like Marvel does. Right? Exactly. Marvel will tell you, oh, you don't do this, you can't do this, but do what you want to do, run with it. Just make sure it's in this parameter.
Give them the sandbox. Do it in the sandbox.
And do whatever you want. Facts. Yeah, absolutely.
So, no, why I really don't want James Gunn directing the Batman movie. He's going to make it a Clooney Batman. Yes, you're right.
Still better than Christian Bale.
No, he's not. He will put the whole Bat family, including the dog. And the dog will be the highlight.
And the dog will be better than Christian Bale.
Oh, my God.
And Robert Pattinson put together.
The hate is so... He's going to be so bad when the Batman Part 2 makes it like $1.5 billion. He's going to be so mad. The Brave and the Bold probably not going to happen. Ooh, hot take. Shots fired.
I think it will as long as James Gunn's there. Yeah.
The Batman Part 3 probably would come out first.
Probably.
Thinking of Batman Part 3, I'm done. I'm off.
Yeah, me too. I think Matt Reeves said that's it, right? I think 2 is it for him.
Once again, put another zeros behind that 1 and 2.
Yeah. You're right.
The Batman and Joker will have a dance off. I'm laughing, but I can see it. If it's James Gunn, I can see it dance off.
Yeah, that would be stupid. That would be stupid.
Y'all seem to forget James Gunn's favorite Batman is Clooney. No, we all talked about it. That's why he was inserted in the Flash. One of the few added notes. No, we all remember it, and it's terrible. 100%.
Still better than Christian Bale.
Oh my God. Crypto and Gorilla Grodd movies are stupid ideas. Yes,
I agree.
Yes,
and the TV show makes no sense.
I'm so done.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
As he's a physical trainer.
Oh, even worse.
And people love his stuff. Love anime, man. So all type of people love anime. I like anime. I don't love anime because I like other stuff more. Because I'm more of a comic book person. But I respect anime, and I could tell when something's really good. This guy over here just says everything's terrible. It's caca. Pure caca.
Come to the dark side.
Not me. Nzo, I've never heard the mean streets of Canada.
Well, there are. Trust me. You guys never heard? Well, first off, it's Mama Bear will tell you. Hold on. No. Mama Bear will tell you. Jay and Finch in Toronto, that ain't no joke. Uptown here, Côte d'Ivoire and Burgundy and LaSalle, them places, they ain't no joke. We don't have hoods like you guys do, but we definitely had gangsters. There's no doubt about it.
I have a hard time believing that any place in a urban environment wouldn't have a hood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, it's not to the same quality. Like I'm not gonna take Nzo to the west side of Chicago and just drop him off there and say,
Right.
"Good luck, bro." That wouldn't be a good look, But there's hoods everywhere. You go to Oklahoma City, and there's gonna be some hood places there in the middle, of Oklahoma. That's just real. So like, I'm never gonna question your gangster. That's not, But I will say there are hooder places.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You can't be hood when it's that cold.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Chicago is a gunshot capital. People dying from gunshots, capital of the world, right? In December, not a death.
You'd be surprised. Some of these soldiers we had, bro, they did not care about the cold. You know what I'm saying? Now I get you. It does go down a lot because ain't nobody outside, right?
But ain't nothing hood about being out there in the cold. I don't got this gun. No. Your hands stuck to the ground. Can't do nothing.
Facts. The ops are safe in the winter. Let's just put it that
way. I see him across the street. It's negative 40 degrees outside.
Facts. We'll catch him on the rewind. You know what I mean?
I was saying them nickel hugging shirts are sus. Oh my god, you guys.
Yes, 100%.
Fernando, you clearly don't know about Galloway Road.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you don't, because we're here. So we're here. We do have them, but as I said, everyone has them. Mm-hmm. Every place does. Straight out of Canada.
No, straight out of Montreal, Canada. A crazy motherfucker named Biggaford.
Oh my god.
It's Jay and Shepard, remember? I thought it was Jay and Finch. But yeah. There's a documentary on it. If you guys want to see it, I think it could still be on Netflix. Check it out. Yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke.
You can't do documentaries in here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. You're still in your camera.
Facts.
The end of the movie. No, kids. No, we don't want to child. I mean, Damien. To Damien. Anyone getting GTA 6 or Wolverine game?
Nah. I might get the Wolverine game.
I would say the Wolverine game looks phenomenal.
Yeah. Really I've never been a big fan of GTA, so I'll probably stick with Wolverine.
We have neighborhoods where we have wonder if that sound is fireworks or not. Air on the side of caution.
100%.
That's a Tuesday, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like Mount Bear Jane Finch West.
Okay, I was right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, there's gangster places everywhere. So I never disrespect.
Absolutely. And one thing about Toronto is, for the longest time, they wanted to be New York so bad. Right? So, yeah, you know what that entails. I'm just saying.
New York is overrated.
Agreed.
Gone with the Wind 4K in November. They're not censoring anything from the movie. This will be the first time to watch for me when I get up. Gone with the Wind is very racist.
Yes.
I'm just going to put it out there. It's very wildly racist.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
But that's the time. That's the context of the time.
Yeah. But we shouldn't be censoring anything. It's media, right?
Let it be.
Yes, let it be. If people don't want to buy it, then they don't have to. We should not be censoring this stuff. It just doesn't make no sense, you know?
I think you should have everything. If you want to stand by something 10 toes down, then stand by it. And then your name is stuck there. And we know where you stand. And we're not going to pretend like we're trying to change who you are. No.
Absolutely.
We see who you are.
Yes, agreed.
Don't try to rewrite history.
100%.
So when I end up getting up getting the movie, my speech text messed up. No, we got you, man. No issue.
You're good.
If they ever did a goofy Adam West type movie, who should direct and star? Nobody.
Because nobody wants that.
Garbage. It should be right into the garbage.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
I don't need that anymore.
Still better than Christian Bale, though.
Oh my God. That will be gone, Fernando. You will get Clooney mixed with West. I hate. If we get that, the rant, I'll have to write my rant down.
James Gunn makes a Batman movie where you get to bang, pow, do. Like, oh God, James Gunn, what are you doing?
I have a whiteboard behind me, and I have points where I want to scratch it off, and another one, and another. It'd be awful. James Gunn is going to burn himself out, and he needs to sit his ass down somewhere. You can't run a studio like this.
No, you can't. You can't.
The Batman will be like Batman Forever. Yep. Which I want to talk about. Freddie Alvarez would be a good choice to direct Batman Brave and the Bold.
I can see that.
I'm okay with that. I would love to take the chance. I'm telling you, I think Snyder can work. I love great directors, so I wouldn't mind. I would love Ben Affleck, but I would think you have to bring Snyder into for him to do that as a producer, for him to even be willing to do that. And that's where the zeros will come in. Not just the money, but the ideas of that I'm bringing everyone in to do stuff like this.
I don't want Snyder to write it, but direct it, yeah, 100%.
Or produce, I'm telling you.
Or produce, yeah.
So hell no, Christian Bale and Robert Pattinson are way better than George Clooney Batman. I can agree with that, because George Clooney was awful.
Collector, you smoking too much.
No, that's you. George Clooney. How have you not spent his own Nzo?
Because I have access and I can bring myself back. That's why. Trust me, if I didn't, he would have found his on me a long time ago, my man.
Because you know the truth is, I let you fade him on me yesterday. You know, I could just pull myself back. I was like,
yeah, you're right.
I'll be fade him on. I'm all right. The Mean Streets of Canada is what? The blank part?
I think that's a fish.
The fish.
What? What are you talking about?
You say they bang?
Oh my God! What are you talking about? Okay, hold on. You guys do know, right? Back in the day, our shit was like Scarface and all them gangster movies and stuff like that. You know that, right? Trust me. Yes, there is banging.
It's just on a different levels of things.
Yes,
100%. Mean that there's still not real stuff there. You know, but they don't have it's not Cabrini Green. You know, it's not
right.
We have every day. Like it's not the same thing. But gangster people are gangster. Tough people are tough. So
100%.
I can't. It doesn't matter if it's in Canada or whatever. You know, but I understand where I'm staying.
Believe me when I tell you that there were times where people had to get checked because they ruined other people's money. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, it's never on this, and I will never say that it is. It is never, you could have, I wouldn't say the weakest hood in America, but I'd say it's not even close, right? Because there's a lot more poverty in some of the hoods in America where you have to, struggling, you have to do every day. Yes.
The cost of living in Canada is so high. It is hard to have poverty on that level.
Yeah.
That's the issue. And you can't have poverty and homelessness when it's negative 60 degrees.
100%.
You know, 100%. I think that's the problem. The difference is, it doesn't take anyone's gangster away, though.
Exactly.
Respect is a line throughout everywhere, wherever you go. You go in the middle of New Mexico and disrespect the wrong person and get
100%. 100%.
That's just 100%. What it is.
Even in the UK, right? You talk about places. Look at the UK. You go in there's certain places South you London, mess with people. Yeah.
South London is real.
Yes. Absolutely.
They don't know the difference. They don't know the difference. I'm not saying that they're going to come in Chicago or run Chicago, but where they are, that's their domain.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna run you. That's what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Clooney wasn't the problem with Batman and Robin. The script was trash, and look what they did with Bane, Poison Ivy. What the F was that clueless girl Batman? Yeah, the Batgirl. That was terrible. Canada gangsters were still
You're making me curse too much. I'm not gonna say it again, but I said it before, so you can just go back and rewind it. Yeah, same thing I said the first time. Same thing I'll say to you again, Anik Jones.
I grew up in an area with rivaling gangs. Yeah, dude, our suburbs have the same thing. So it's like that's why I equate this to people say I grew up in the suburbs. Doesn't mean it's not gangster.
100%.
You know.
Yeah. 100%.
The Chicago gangsters are the worst thing in America. Old block. Chicago gangsters are real.
Hell yeah.
You can, and it's so funny because you can't back down. You just gotta be with it. So if it happens, it happens. You just gotta be. This is it.
Chicago is some of the biggest gangsters in the world. If you go back to history and their names, 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's that way all the time.
Yeah,
dude, our mayor. When Richard Daley is the biggest gangster of all time, and he was our mayor. He stole stuff and then looked at you like,
yeah.
I don't care. He's nothing gangster than that. You mean dropping him off in O Block with some Vaughn's people? Would it be fun? No, that wouldn't be good. We wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna take him into.
Not now.
Yeah,
now a 50-year-old, no. But back in my day, I'd probably be able to relate with some of those guys. 100%. Yeah, I got you. Now I'm like, nah, bro, this is too black for me.
Chicago's very segregated. So if I take you to the wrong place and you gonna walk across the street and you go from the black gangsters to all of a sudden you with the Mexicans,
the Mexican, yeah, 100%.
If I drop you in the middle of Humboldt Park and tell you to walk home, you're not making it.
Yeah, 100%.
But to be fair, if I'm in the middle of Humboldt Park, I ain't making it with all my stuff.
100%.
I know it. Look, Ace is known for being extremely nice.
Yeah, but
parts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Doesn't mean like every place in Chicago you're not gonna get robbed.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Same thing.
Get robbed. But not all of them. Fernando, we still have 2 settings. Sorry, and you'll be sorry. Look up Canadians during World War I and II. That's it.
Facts.
It's Michael Jackson's birthday.
And Danny's too. Same day, yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
The greatest entertainer of all time, 100%.
The king.
Yep.
Between Shepherd and Finch, that's the whole area. And what's crazy about when I grew up in St. Louis, I grew up in a place called Florissant, which is really nice, right next to Ferguson. Yep, I'm getting both games. I had a girl, Joanna, who lived in Ferguson that I went to college with. She told me some stories about Ferguson. So East Saint is, y'all think Chicago gangster, East Saint is, bruh.
You see, the difference, and I'll say this, especially in some of the hoods in America, a lot of these people feel like they have nothing to live for. So they don't care. They are just going to do whatever it takes, right? Even though we still had shit to live for up in here, you know? So we're doing our shit, but we still got shit to live for. Like,
said we are New York light. No, I'm more like Staten Island light.
Yeah,
still gangster, but not New York light. That's just it's still gangster though. The nearest I've been to Canada was when my family was in Niagara Falls. Yeah, Niagara Falls is fine. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
I will say this: I went to Toronto. Even in the parts where I was like, man, this is kind of tough. Well, still clean.
Yeah.
It was still clean.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm from the real Gotham. Hey, just saying, man. Then they do bring back sound of the South from the Disney. Oh, was Zippity Doo Dah and all? Dude, I can't do it. Sounds of the South.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, that's high quality racism.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. Come to New York and say it's overrated. Don't let that Times Square fool you. Bruh, I'll come to New York anytime. I,
So would
I
I.
have no I'm Chicago, bro. Real Brian? Yeah, fuck that. I'm going wherever I want to go.
There's worse places than New York, to be honest with you. Like back in the day, people were like, "Oh, New York, don't go to New York." But now you barely hear about people saying, "Don't go to New York." I go to New York, just don't fuck with nobody. Don't fuck with you.
You know, and that's the real fact about a lot of the hoods is, man, you just got don't go and disrespect the people.
100%.
That's just it.
Yeah, 100%.
We picked up some relatives that were sneaking into America from Canada. We all gonna be sneaking into Canada from New York real quick. Watch it. I'll help you write that rant 100%. Thank you, Mama Bear. What up, Tamika?
What up, Tamika?
So, drink is gangsta of Canada. Don't drink him. Don't do that. No, I don't smoke anything because of all of my medicine I take for my bipolar.
Yeah, I know you don't smoke. I know you don't smoke. But with some of your takes, you might as well.
Nah, we just listening to you, man. That's enough. So, do y'all think Mark Twain was racist or writing how life was in them days?
I think it has racist elements to it, but is it really racist? I don't know.
I think context for things
matters. Yeah,
but doesn't mean that you promote certain aspects of it because then you're reliving. You don't want to forget, but you don't want to push the narrative of the same things of that thought process. I don't think you should ever get rid of it. I just don't think you should promote it. Two different things.
Agreed.
I know Nzo getting GTA 6. Come on.
Probably not. I do share games with one of my friends. So if he gets it, then I'll get it. But yeah,
it'll be on there.
Yeah.
So it's racist, but he wrote it how it was. Both are true.
Yeah.
Tony says gangsters are everywhere. 100%, man. Mm-hmm. And you know what? You don't even have to be gangster. You could be hood. You could be,
without being in the life of being a gangster. Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
There's an element to, I'm not going to take you up this with any BS, and there's nothing that I'm not going to go in being scared of anything. And there's a certain way you carry yourself. Doesn't mean you have to be, gangster.
Yeah, there were dudes we knew that, like, they ain't into anything, but first off, they would have been great on the team, and second off, we just left them alone. They didn't bother nobody. You know what I mean? So yeah, but we knew who they were. Didn't take no shit from nobody.
They lock our doors with chains.
Yeah,
that's what they have to do with us. It was cringe to learn about Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer in high school. Yeah, it's tough, and it's reality. I don't think you should have. I just don't like promoting it. That's all. I don't.
And even though dumb stuff is racist, you don't censor it. It was done. It was out there. You let people decide whether they want to enjoy it or buy it or whatever. Stop censoring shit. It's stupid.
So I grew up in 8 Mile, Detroit. Actually, I could tell you crazy stories. But one night during the summertime when I had to sleep with my windows and I slept with no clothes on, bro. And this guy
too much info
was looking at me through the window. I screamed. There's a guy looking at me through the window. I'll tell you, there are times where I slept on the floor because
gunshots.
Yeah, had to do it, and people breaking in the house.
Yeah.
Home and then. Latin Kings, Vice Lord, Gangsta Disciples are worldwide. Hell yes. GD has a real good marketing scheme or marketing, showing you how they have real cool parts. Vice Lords are everywhere. Latin Kings are for real.
Hell's Angels, you know what I mean? Like they're everywhere. So yeah.
BD, no matter where you are, Brownstone. Like I'm just telling you, it's everywhere.
100.
It's a Canada A. Yes, Canada A is there.
Really, Tony?
He said St. Louis, East St. ain't no joke. Remember National Lampoon's Vacation when they got loose? That was East St. Louis where all the tires got stolen. 100. That's real East St. Louis for real though.
Mm-hmm.
You park there, you turn around, all your shit gone.
Facts.
So I had a wannabe lad king of the burb I was living. I used to make fun of them riding down in my car. Be careful because people that want to be gangster, that are fake gangster, will do real stuff. So that's
100%.
Just watch that out.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in New York many times in areas. It's easy. But, and being in the area it's not as much as it being there at night or being there at certain times. There's times when you can't go to Detroit. There's just times
100%.
You can't go. Like
yeah, 100%.
If you're in their neighborhood and they don't know who you are, you're ops. That's just what it is.
100%.
You don't do that. The thing about Chicago is you go from neighborhood to neighborhood in a street. Like there's a dividing line that you don't know about. That's what's dangerous.
Yeah.
Whenever they have to film Toronto to look like New York, they have to dirty it up and have a problem with citizens cleaning up their set before lunch break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I heard Canadians will slap haters with a maple leaf.
You know what? The amount of American hate I do on the OOC, I'm gonna accept you guys. Go ahead.
You come here in your rental car getting broken in, and you're looking stolen in minutes. 100%. New York pizza or deep dish?
Deep dish.
I don't like either.
Really?
I can do deep dish, and I can do New York pizza in times, when you folding and stuff. But I don't like greasy shit.
I got you.
I like tavern style more than I like deep dish or New York pizza.
Best place to get pizza from is like a little mom and pop's place. You know what I mean?
Hole in the wall.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm trying to go to Italy next year for my 15th.
Oh yeah.
So I won't go with that.
Real pizza. Absolutely.
So Bryon will play GTA 6 for sure.
Bryon don't play shit.
I don't have time. Dude, you know how much stuff I got? I buy stuff and it's pissed. My wife was just pissed off the other day because it's my daughter's birthday. I come home with new games and new stuff all the time. And said, why are you? First off, why the fuck you still buying games at a store? You can download it. Second off, why you keep on buying games you ain't doing shit?
Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to get Bryon on the game for so long. I beat your PlayStation. He still hasn't had me. This was like 3 years later.
Dude, I turn it on, I get ready to do something, and then
he go do something else. Yeah.
Chicago hot dogs, New York hot dogs.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Chicago hot dogs.
I don't touch hot dogs. Hot dogs are disgusting.
They are, but we ain't got nothing else to eat. That's just what it is.
America, your struggle food is hot dogs, right? Here, it's ramen noodles.
Oh, we can do ramen noodles. You
can do ramen too? Yeah, facts.
Get one from Dollar Tree. We good to go.
Yes, absolutely.
Some chicken flavoring. We get some.
Yes.
You get some bread and some peanut butter. I'm good to go for a week, man.
It's funny, right? Because we used to back in the days. We used to have this. It was like a ramen noodle pack, right? But we used to buy it, crump it up, put the sauce on it, and just eat it raw like that, right? 100%. We used to call them Chinese chips. And one day, one of my friends was talking to his girl. He went to the store. He's like, "Oh, they got Chinese chips." She's like, "Those are noodles." He's like, "No, they're Chinese chips."
You never had a ramen sandwich?
Oh no, that I have never had. No.
I'm the same way, but you put it in between two pieces of bread.
That's some struggle.
Oh, yeah, we do. We can't go. Yeah, New York pizza and Chicago hot dogs.
Any pizza over hot dogs.
I like Chicago Polishes. Give me a Polish more than I'll do a hot dog.
I got you.
Go to Jimmy's. Gotta be careful. You go to Jimmy's. Don't go with a lot of money because you can't be robbed. But yeah, get your Maxwell Street Polish. You know what? This is probably a hot take, but Dumbo, I do love the Crows. Wow, really? Okay. Say we win with tacos, man.
100%.
Chicago got some of the best tacos in the fucking world. We got
100%.
real Hispanic people. You know?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Chicago tacos are dope. Yes, 100%. This is what we do. Yeah. So not on California level. You think that, right? But we have such a big Hispanic area, like, dude, like it's literally like you going to Mexico, like, cause all the signs turn to Spanish, everything, like it's real. It's cool. It's cool. You know, we have lots of areas like that in Chicago. Chicago's probably, I'm gonna go with like 33% Hispanic, man.
Like one thing here for Canada, I think, and Toronto too a bit, but for Chinese food, I think we have some of the best Chinese places out here. 100%.
We have a lot because we have. So there's a place that I don't know if I want to say that. Yeah, we call certain things, and we have a place that's like, you know, it's like a little China or whatever. But
yeah. We have Chinatown over here too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Chinatown, we call it a little bit different. I'm not going to say.
Yeah. You're careful. You're careful about which places you go eat in Chinatown. I tell you that. Yeah.
Chicago got some of the best Mexican authentic food. Yes, because we have real Mexicans coming right out. 100%. Facts, Lawrence, best East LA tacos are the best in America. I have to see. I'll have to check it out. San Diego, LA, Oakland, San Francisco have the best tacos. You guys have a lot of Hispanic people, so I can believe it's good. Best. I have a taco truck that's right down the street right now. Pretty good. I had Chicago pizza and Chicago hot dogs when I came to Chicago about 13 years ago, and both of them were amazing. They're good, but they're just you don't eat all the time. Chicago has the best Polish food, 100%. Just facts. People from Poland come up like, that's some good ass food. North Carolina versus TCU in Ireland right now. Really? I gotta check that out on TV.
Just stay away from Taco Bell. That's all.
El Pollo Loco. I have a guy who used to work for the something over there. Pretty good. Nzo, do you guys have Vienna sausages in Canada in the little can?
Absolutely.
That's
which
what
I don't touch.
So, Little Mexico in Chicago, yeah. You know, and especially Little Village. You go to Little Village in Chicago. First off, great food. There's an area, there's a street where you get any food you want, you can have right there. Is phenomenal. Don't, once again, at nighttime, be careful. New York and San Francisco had the best Chinese food for me. I think New York has real good Chinese food.
Absolutely.
And I can believe San Francisco because it's close.
Yeah.
Also, you could date a Chinese girl or a Japanese girl. Which one would you pick? Yes.
Both.
Yeah. What are you doing? Why I got to choose?
Facts.
Y'all making me hungry. I didn't even eat breakfast yet. This morning is 9:18. Dude, I'm about to go. I'm giving me a Polish today. This happened.
Yes. Peri chicken. Yes.
I've heard that French are taking over Canada. If we haven't yet, we are going to take over all of California very soon.
Taking over Quebec more than anything, but yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, but that French Canadian is a huge thing. So,
yes, yeah, very huge. Yeah, absolutely.
It's just, you know. So Brownsville in East New York is Block 2.0 in New York. Is old Block 2.0 in New York. Okay, okay, I got you. I want to try poutine, dude. I'm surprised at how many Middle Eastern people live in fucking Canada. That surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah. A lot.
I was like, what the hell?
A lot. Yeah, a lot.
This is all about that General Tao.
General Tao. That's it. Yeah. Facts.
Taco Bell is fake. Taco Bell is not even real food. Not just it's not tacos. It's not real food. Their stuff comes and they put it in this machine where it like grinds out. It's trying to make it look like meat. It's meat-like product. It's not taco. It's not real meat. So
That
don't do it.
crap will have you on the toilet all day. Stay away from Taco Bell.
100%. Oh yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get to the next topic because y'all were awesome in Chicago. Let's go. Stand up.
Let's do it. We'll get into the next topic, guys. I'm going to take it because Bryon is going to close out the show with his topic. So let's move on. All right. So this topic is very interesting. It's a Star Wars topic, and it's about Hayden Christensen. And me and Bryon talked about it earlier, where we think Hayden Christensen kind of got the raw end of the deal, especially like a lot of people who did the prequels, you know what I mean, Ahmed Best and stuff like that. So we'll get into the article and we'll discuss it real quick. It says Star Wars Darth Vader rumored claims Hayden Christensen will return for long-awaited movie. Ahead of his return as Anakin Skywalker in Ahsoka Season 2, a new rumor claims that Hayden Christensen has signed a deal with Lucasfilm, which will see him star in a Darth Vader movie. Rogue One, which was trash, was supposed to be the first of several Star Wars story movies, but Solo's box office struggles changed Lucasfilm's rumored plans. As a result, rumored movies revolving around Yoda, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader were shelved. Since then, Fett has returned in The Mandalorian and headlines his own Disney Plus series, The Book of Boba Fett, which was trash. Yoda made a cameo appearance in The Last Jedi and The Acolyte, while Hayden Christensen has reprised his role as Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader in Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ahsoka. The response to that has been overwhelmingly positive, and he'll return in Season 2 of the latter series in January. Still, fans are eager for even more Christensen, both as Anakin and Vader. As we first reported on the sffgazette.com earlier today, a rumor is gaining traction on social media which claims the actor who made his Star Wars debut in 2002 Attack of the Clones has signed a multi-picture deal with Disney and Lucasfilm. For now, we'd suggest taking this as a grain of salt. Or pinch of salt, actually. But Star Wars Darth Vader movie is said to be in the early stages of development, which is the kind of fan-pleasing feature new Lucasfilm chairman Dave Filoni might want to deliver to a dissatisfied fan base. Presumably, AI would be used as it was in Obi-Wan Kenobi to replace the late James Earl Jones' iconic performance as the Sith Lord. When we finished doing the prequels, it felt and my journey with the character was over. The Revenge of the Sith star previously said of his Star Wars return. So to come back now and do more with Anakin and Darth Vader was an amazing opportunity. I'm grateful for the work that I got to do. The scene that I got to do as Darth Vader on Obi-Wan was huge for me. Being able to add a little bit more connective tissue to the character and bridge the gap into Vader a little bit more is a very worthwhile thing, he continued. And the scene that I got to do as Anakin on Ahsoka was a bucket list item I didn't even know I had. Reflecting on his first Star Wars stint, Christensen added, even though I was a bit overwhelmed, I was also a confident young man and I wanted to make my mark. But I guess if I were to have some advice for me during the general time of my life, it would be patience, because my journey with the character and the Star Wars has at times been a bumpy one. But I'm in a good place with it now, and so that's why I say patience. While the prequels covered Anakin's origin stories and Obi-Wan Kenobi picked up with Vader in his prime, were still plenty of gaps in the character's history that could be filled in the movie. As of now, Lucas has not announced any feature plans beyond next summer's Star Wars Starfighter. Do you think we'll see a Darth Vader movie? Should that be a priority for Lucasfilm? As always, you can let us know what your thoughts in the comment section below. So, Bryon, what are your thoughts on them doing a Darth Vader movie?
No. That's why I said, I think. Why?
Ooh, okay. Go ahead.
And
I know why. I know why. Go ahead.
Well, for Hayden Christensen, for me, This is what I'm saying. For Hayden Christensen part, he's not Darth Vader. He's Anakin Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
And you really get the end
Yeah.
of that story. So I
Yeah.
mean, if you want to go back and do the understanding of Clone Wars and start doing that part in between, I'm okay with Anakin in that. If you're gonna do that in live action, okay? I really don't need. There's one Darth Vader, you know. So it's hard because he's iconic in his voice. It's hard. I don't want them doing James Earl Jones' voice. And then
Okay.
people accept it's hard. I don't know if I like AI, so that's something that I have to really consider. I don't have an opinion on it right now, but something I have to really consider. I don't know if there's enough of a story for Hayden Christensen at his age to do, because Anakin turns into Darth Vader so early. So you know, Hayden, you know, in his 40s, I don't know if that makes sense. And if you have to use AI for a character, then why use the character at all? You know, so that's where I'm at. I love Hayden Christensen coming back to the lore. I just don't know if a movie works for me.
Would you prefer a TV series then?
Maybe I'll be down with TV series. I think you can do a lot of things because it could be in the Clone Wars stuff, you know, in between. You know, the stuff that we don't know. We could see Order 66. That would be phenomenal. Like, to really see it.
Yeah.
That stuff will be cool. I don't know if I want him to be Darth Vader because he's not Darth Vader. So a Darth Vader, see, you said the words, a Darth Vader movie starring Hayden Christensen. He's not Darth Vader. So I don't know if that works.
So you didn't think he worked as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan? Because it was him in the costume, right?
Not really. Like, it doesn't matter because it's in the costume. It could be anybody.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it could literally be anyone. It doesn't matter. If I'm going to give respect to Hayden Christensen, I want to see Hayden Christensen, right? So I don't know if that. I don't know. I just don't feel like it matters anymore. And if I'm going to stay with, I want them to go past this the Skywalker stuff, then I want to stick with, I want them to go past the Skywalker stuff. I want them to go Knights of the Old Republic. You know, I do want Hayden to get his respect, and I think he should do something. But I think you need to go either in the past or in the future. I don't think you need to stay in the same thing.
See, that's where I agree with you. I think at this point, you should be doing something different and moving on to the past or moving on to the future, right? I think the George Lucas era of Star Wars is over, right? You screwed it up already. Go screw up something else if that's the case. You know what I mean? Move on to something else. Now, I know we talked about this backstage, and I think Hayden Christensen got a lot of slack. I understood why he was cast, and I told Brian this. His facial expressions showed me that he was able to give that portrayal of a kid changing and becoming evil, right? And I think in Revenge of the Sith, he really hit his stride with that. I think he's really good in Revenge of the Sith. Again, George Lucas has a way, because even me, I'll say this, I don't think Samuel Jackson acting is that great in the prequels, right? But that's not to do with Samuel Jackson. It's to do with the way George Lucas was directing, because he wanted his movies to feel like a 70s, 60s serial type of thing, right? So the acting is kind of bland. The acting is kind of off-putting, right? Go back to watch the original Star Wars. The acting isn't that great. The actors got better in Empire Strikes Back, and that's why they were able to really make it work, right?
Empire Strikes Back is the golden.
Is the greatest. Yes, exactly. You know what I mean? Because their acting got a lot better, but I think Hayden Christensen also got a lot better in Revenge of the Sith, and I thought he did a good job. So I want him to get his props.
Revenge of the Sith, it was phenomenal. There's some problems with in the writing, but I think by that time he had so much hate. No one allowed him to grow into the character, and I think that was part of the issue with him. My issue is going forth. What story are you going to be able to tell me?
100%. 100%. Because we already know most of the lore of Darth Vader between, the prequels, the originals. So yeah, you could probably fit some stuff in there, but the problem with fitting the stuff in there is you ruin a lot of the stuff that came before it, right? You contradict it, you do stupid stuff, and that's what I'm more worried about or anything. I do want to see him get his props. I want to see Ahmed Best get their props as well, right? Because what fans did to Ahmed Best because of Jar Jar Binks was very uncalled for.
Yeah, well,
Man,
Star Wars shouldn't have done that either. Star Wars is bad there too. Just don't do it. Like, why are you doing
yeah,
these things?
yeah, but
Don't
you don't come at the actor.
actor for doing something that has nothing to do with him. You took a part and dealt with it. But we
You
say
know
the
what I
same
mean?
thing about Jonathan Majors, right?
Yeah, but I think Jonathan Majors is more blatant. You know what I mean? More blatant hatred. I don't think George Lucas was doing it out of hate. You know what I mean? Maybe stereotypical, whatever kind of stuff. But I don't think it was done out of hate. Jonathan Majors' movie is done out of hate. So I think
100%.
that's where the difference is that. But even with that, you know what I mean? Can Jonathan Majors redeem himself? I know right now we're saying no, but 5 years from now, maybe he can. You know what I mean? So it's not like a definite he'll never redeem himself type of thing. Maybe he can. You know what I mean? So but I just think with Ahmed Best, the hatred had him almost wanting to kill himself.
Which
That's
is horrible, but I don't know if
horrible.
he can bring back the character. And
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't come back
Never
as
did.
Jar Jar Binks. He'd have to come back as someone else. That's what I want to see.
100%. Okay, now we're 100% agree. Yes,
Yeah. No, I don't want to come back as Jar Jar Binks unless they did the theory where they had Jar Jar Binks as a Sith Lord, right? There was a theory that Jar Jar Binks was a Sith Lord. So if you bring Jar Jar Binks back as a Sith Lord and he's not that goofy, that could work too. That could work too. You know what I mean? But definitely,
Jar Jar was always a Sith, and we all got played through all this.
yes,
stuff.
exactly. And then when you see him in the preview, you see him and he's a badass. You know what I mean?
He's speaking clearly and all this
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
And
he's
oh, you thought all that was joking because I knew I'll play into your plan. But
yes. Because it's because of Jar Jar why Palpatine got the power that was able to do the powers to get the clones and everything. Jar Jar Binks was the one that did that. So now if you were to say in the future that Jar Jar Binks was secretly working with Palpatine and he's a Sith Lord, that could work. But I would also
want that still.
because again, it kind of ruins the continuity and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yes, bring him back because in was it the
Obi-Wan?
Where he came back as a Jedi.
Yeah, that was cool.
Absolutely, 100%. Give him. Even if you want to give him a movie as that Jedi, you know what I mean, or a series as that Jedi, not a movie, a series. But
I'm gonna sound like Danny. Give me a Mace Windu. He didn't die. He somehow survived, and we get a behind the scenes of what happened with Mace Windu, and have it connect with Darth Maul. Let's go.
Could do that too. Like they could do that too. Bring Mace Windu, right? More popular character. I just think that Hayden Christensen, these characters, a lot of them need their flowers, or they deserve to get their flowers, and I don't mind seeing that.
For all the hate that we chose.
Absolutely.
Yeah, agree.
We'll get to your comments, and then we'll move on. He said, for some reason, it kept coming out. Sal, it did again. Yeah. Don't eat Taco Bell? Absolutely. The Caribbean Canada Parade is legendary because of those beautiful women. The one in Toronto is undeniably the best. The best.
I've been to Carnival in St. Croix.
Oh yeah, no. The islands are totally different. 100%. Yeah. Because that's the originals, right? Yeah. 100%. There's nothing compared to that. I agree with you 100%. But the one in Toronto, ooh, Lord God. I was watching it, like the one this year, and I was seeing some, influencers, and I'm like, oh, they were there? Shit, I should have went. You got so many options. You do. Taco Bell blackface for Mexican food. Yeah, pretty much. Taco Bell run for the border of the bathroom. Facts. Said, yep. He said, I like their Baja drink, but I wouldn't buy anything else.
Yeah, they got Baja Mountain Dew.
Baja. Yeah, yeah. I'm a shawarma fanatic. Shawarma's fire. Shawarma is fire. 100%. Uh, do you guys like? Did you guys like it before the Avengers? Like what?
Shawarma.
Oh, shawarma. Yeah,
They
absolutely.
had the Avengers going back to the shawarma
Yeah, yeah,
stop at the end.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Shawarma, pitas. You know what I mean?
I
Shish
love it.
taoks, all of that stuff. Yeah, 100%. I told you guys on the OC, tzatziki sauce is like the best thing created to man. I'm sorry, tzatziki sauce is fire. I don't recommend the place by Swiss Chalet. Yeah, I got you. Star Wars is in the same boat as the DCU.
I think DC is in a better place still. Star Wars has ruined so many things. DC
Yeah,
got a lot of things right. They
yeah,
got a lot of things right. They haven't gotten a full universe right.
yeah.
Star
I
Wars
agree.
got a lot of stuff, more stuff wrong than right.
Then
And everything
right.
they doing is just like this is crap. This is crap too.
I remember saying when Ahsoka came out, if it's not good, I'm done with Star Wars. Now Ahsoka wasn't great, but it was enough to keep me. Season 2 looks like it's even going to be better, so I'm excited to see what they do with season 2. How about we have a sequel instead of prequels? Turns out Vader didn't die and he runs Mace. We don't know. We don't. We see. That's the thing. I don't want to see a sequel where Vader comes back to life. He died. They burned his body. He died.
You know what? You know just somehow Vader returns.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Somehow Palpatine return. Somehow Vader return too.
I had much better shawarma. Yeah, absolutely. And said runs into Mace. I got you. Send me your list of recommendations, Mama Bear. Said of course. Said I haven't found one in the neighborhood though. I got you. We want Knights of the Old Republic, not the other ish.
Yeah, I think that's where you need to go because I think you could tell a better story and have epic characters when you go Knights of the Old Republic.
I agree. You could even do, and I said this before. If you're gonna go in the future, you could do the future where it's like the rule of two didn't work. You know what I mean? And then you have an army of Sith or something, and someone to lead them.
We're going to start creating more generals and more
Yes,
things like
yes.
this. We're going to create a true army
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
all have powers of the dark side, and we're going to show you what ish you're going to have to deal with.
Yes. What the Jedi have to deal with. Absolutely. Said I would love a Dark Vader movie with Hayden Christensen. I got you. I thought Disney brought the rights to James Earl Jones' voice and projects like after he passed. They did.
Yes.
But
So
that's what
AI
Brian's
after
talking
he
about. It's going to be AI, right? But they have his voice, but it's going to be AI creating the voice, obviously. Mama Bear, what about the one near McDonald's or Subway? No, James Earl Jones, what?
Yeah. They own his voice, though, his
Yeah.
likeness.
They do. Correction, try Peter Land. I got you.
You guys got Peter Pitt? We have a Peter Pitt that's phenomenal.
Peter Pitt? No, we don't have Peter Pitt. But we got a lot of shawarma places, got a lot of pita places. Really good, really good. You could definitely pick, yeah, and one day you could pick a few and be like, okay, this one's the best, right? Like, yeah, there's a lot. I don't know if it would be cool to watch Order 66 go down. No, I think it would be fire.
It's people are not going to want to see kids dying. That's the thing. But I don't think you get to show the kids getting chopped up. But you can see him walk into a room. You can see the Jedi trying to stop
Like they
him,
did in Revenge
and how
of the
he-
Sith. Yeah.
But like see how he actually went about doing it and killing the adults. But he goes into the room and he walks out. Like every single time, every room he goes into, and he says there no one left. No one.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the one by Subway hasn't seen me for years. I normally get the falafel. That's it. Thank you. There. I don't like falafels.
Really?
Falafels with the egg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them. We used to go to this one after the club all the time, and you said, "Hey guys, how you doing?" Right? And give us like free falafels, and I'm like, I'm not a fan of them. Not a fan of them. I would love the Rogue One that's peak Star Wars, same as Andor.
Rogue One is good. Rogue One is good. but it is what it is. I don't need 15 episodes to show me that what didn't happen. And
Facts.
then another
Facts.
15 episodes to show me what almost happened.
Facts. Facts. I'm going to be weird watching live action Transformer film without Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. Rest in peace forever. Yeah, it's going to be weird. I agree with you 100%. He had the iconic Optimus Prime voice, and it was good that they kept his voice throughout every iteration of Transformers. But I also do think you can move on. You know what I mean? It's going to be jarring at first, but you can move on. They should have did what they did with James Earl Jones and kept his voice and likeness. Yeah. Because that's easier to do especially if you're doing animation. You know what I mean? Easier to put that together. But yeah, Hayden doesn't have to work playing two characters like Spider-Man actors. Have to be both Peter and Spider-Man for the whole movie. I got you. Said Faxons, I was never fully sold on Sam Jackson as a Jedi, and I love Sam Jackson. I wouldn't say I wasn't sold on him. I just think the acting is not as great as people think it is. And it's not due to Sam Jackson. It's due to George Lucas. That's why. So
better producer than director, I think.
Agreed. Lando, Mason, Finn are my ranking for black characters in Star Wars.
So your ranking is all the black characters that are in Star Wars?
Yeah, pretty much. The three of them. The Jar Jar was trash. We don't need him back at all. What the F are we talking about? What up, Eli? How you doing?
The character he likes. The character, the actor. I'm sorry. The
character's
the problem. The actor he wants. I'm at best come back and have respect put on his name.
His name.
What happened? Yeah.
Absolutely. Murdoch and Quantum Mania was better than Jar Jar. MODOK, you mean? Yeah. I can see that. They're both on the same level to me, honestly. But yeah, I can see that. There are legit theories about Jar Jar being a Sith with points from the movie. Absolutely.
You've heard all of those, yeah.
Yeah. Surprised to see Bryan in his man cave and not in San Francisco competing in the World Pokemon Championship Tournament. Yeah.
You're not going to see me in San Francisco not doing no the damn Pokemon.
I'm going to clip Nzo talking positive about Toronto.
He in trouble now.
You know what, Mama Bear? It's AI. It's not true. It's AI. Jar Jar as a Sith is a horrible idea. Let's make Yasimi a Saiyan while we're at it. Yeah, that's some anime crap. We're not doing.
We don't need that. No.
I'll have to do it after. Don't know how to clip during live stream.
And don't worry about it because he can't affect mine. So you can come to mine and I'll have it ready for him. So as long as he tries to delete it.
I was about to say put it on unlisted.
Got it.
There are peak Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, Andor, Return of the Jedi. Why would you put Andor in that list? And Rogue One at number 3?
I'm not even going to, you know what? Because I like you too much to even say anything.
You're better off smoking some weed like me. Trust me. 35 years ago, Taco Bell used to use powdered beans. How do I know? I used to work there. One was when I was younger. I got you. Work at one when you're
powdered
younger.
Meat. Talking about.
Yeah. Disgusting. I wouldn't mind Zack Snyder filming a Darth Vader movie. I could see that. Not writing it, but doing the filming. Yeah, I do that. Taco Bell is my homie. No, it's not.
No, it's not good food.
Yes,
you got
we
Peter
do,
Pitt? Okay.
Yes, we do, Brian. I need to try authentic poutine from Montreal. That's one of my regrets when I went there. Yeah.
You should go. I mean, look, it's not that hard to get to.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to see kids getting killed.
We don't have to. You can show everyone else dying.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a movie. You know what I mean?
You show kids getting
Bro,
killed.
we watched From, and they had a kid in the first episode with her chest ripped open.
That's 100, but not seeing like 5,000 or 500 kids just like
hold on,
all was laying around.
You know what? I'll abbreviate it. FTK. Fuck them kids. Egg falafels made with chickpeas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the chickpeas is the outer quarter layer. Yeah, I didn't like it. Anzo was thinking about meatballs. No, I'm not. My favorite thing to get from Taco Bell is the 5-layer bean burrito and cheese gordita crunch,
Gordita.
three soft gordita ton,
Gordita.
3 soft tacos, and chipotle.
A
Nah,
chalupa? Yeah.
chalupa.
I can do
Scotch, Scotch eggs probably TJ not even the right cuisine. Really.
I'm at you.
Brian, should they recast Chris for the next Transformer movie?
Why are we doing this, man? Why are you doing this to me?
Yes, they should.
You
They
want Chris
should.
Pratt to be the new Optimus Prime? Chris
No,
Pratt.
not really. No, not really.
You just told him yes.
Yeah, I said yes because I knew it would trigger you. That's all. Because it's recast. You know what I mean? We always recast the dead actors. I'm just saying. The season in Toronto. Wait, hold on. I just read. Season in Toronto, winter, summer, construction. Yeah, that's here in Quebec too. Andor is fire. No, Fernando, you need to smoke. You need
Ice cold
no.
fire. And ice cold fire.
Said I got your back, collector. I had a 5-layer burrito yesterday from Taco Bell, and I bet your ass was on the toilet for the rest of the day.
4 of those layers aren't bean.
Yeah. No egg and falafel. Really?
Oh, okay. I don't know how to make falafel at all.
I thought there was egg and falafel. Wait just a minute. Y'all bitch and moan about dogs getting killed, but it's okay for kids? I ain't bitch and moan about dogs getting killed.
I don't want to see any of it.
It's a movie. I don't care. Give it all to me. It's not like they're really hurting dogs and killing kids. It's a movie. It's entertainment. Yes. F them kids. Kill them all. All right? How many times we watch a show where we're like, yo, fuck them kids? Yeah, 100%. 100%. My brother-in-law is Lebanese. I got you. The closest Taco Bell to me is at the ballpark, and they served alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, so there's an alcohol one right next to my Wrigleyville store that serves alcohol.
Said no, it's just
Cantina.
chickpeas. So what's the one with the egg? There is one with the egg. I know what we're talking about here. I thought it was a falafel, but there is one with the egg. Oh, that's my girl. Hold on. And hey, wouldn't it be Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime like it was in the movie Transformer 1? Yeah, we don't need to.
You can do that. I'm okay with Chris Hemsworth, man. That's fine.
He was.
It's fine.
I know you like
the best.
Optimus. Yeah,
was Tyree. What's his name? David Tyree. What's his name?
You're talking about the one that was on Netflix?
Yeah, the one that no. So he was in Transformers 1. He was the
Megatron.
Megatron. Yeah.
Yeah. Said I have no idea what you're talking about, Anzo. I'll get to it. Sorry, across the street from the ballpark, and eggplant is made with eggs. Yeah, we're not talking about eggplant, no.
Eggplant is made with eggs. What?
Eggplant is not made with eggs, but whatever. Guys, we're going to get into the last topic. I'm going to switch Brian over here. Let me just switch this one here right now, and it's going to be a good one because
it's hilarious that he didn't want to do this one. I got you.
Actually, I didn't mind. I just wanted to do the Hayden Christensen one. That's all. Let's move on.
I'm surprised because the hate would come so through right now. It says Clayface early box office tracking could mean more bad news for DC Studios. Very early box office tracking for DC Studios, Clayface has been revealed, and while there's still time to turn things around, awareness among fans, among non-fans, is currently lower than it should be. Okay. Supergirl concluded with its run a mere $126 million. The losses for DC Studios and Warner Brothers Discovery were significant, and that they will likely be the last movie revolving around the Woman of Tomorrow that fans get to see for a long time. Ruin the character. Millie Alcock will return as Kara Zor-El, the next summer's Man of Tomorrow, a movie James Gunn and Peter Safran are banking on being much bigger success. In the meantime, there's Clayface, a low-budget horror movie with an R rating. The movie, which, like every DCU project so far, doesn't feature an A-list lead. As October 23rd fast approaches, we've seen teaser trailers and Entertainment Weekly features, but it seems that DC Studios still needs to boost excitement. According to an analyst, Brandon Katz, 57 days before its release, Clayface's awareness is lagging for film comp set at a similar pre-release point. 32% versus 38% average, but opening weekend intent is nearly 2 times higher, 21 to 11% per Greenlight analytics. Small audience, unusually locked in. Desire is there, needs to have more reach. To be clear, I'm not knocking WB. He continued. Most wide release promotional campaigns kick in at about week 6 of pre-release, and the bulk of the spend in the last 3. Though in very films to film and studio by studio, but just sharing long-led comp tracking patterns. There's still time to increase the apparent lack of awareness. However, the odds may be stacked against Clayface. For non-comic book comic book readers, the character is unknown, and the trailers have done nothing to connect him to Batman, one of DC's most popular heroes, which is a problem. There's something of horror resurgence right now, but Clayface has a lot in common with the substance, which whether it brings it's bringing anything new to the table for picky moviegoers has yet to be determined. In Clayface, Matt Hagen's meteoric rise to Gotham, from Gotham street kid to Hollywood leading man, is tragically cut short when a local crime boss's actions leave him horribly disfigured. Abandoned by his team and with nothing left, Back seeks a cutting-edge treatment that miraculously returns him into his former self, but unexpectedly affects his grip on reality, spiraling him down a destructive path of all-consuming revenge. All right. Clayface comes to theaters October 23rd. Do you think Clayface will be a hit, or would it be a problem?
Oh man, listen. So you say it's coming out during Halloween. I think that's gonna be something. I think that's gonna be something that at least gives it, like, Black Panther came out during Black History Month. This is coming out, so I think that will help it. But I do think it's not gonna do as good. I really don't think so.
I'm going to tell you that Clayface is going to make at least double what Supergirl made.
Ooh,
on a lower budget.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
And understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it's going to make at least $250 million worldwide. $250 million, and this is not a huge grand slam, whatever. But I think it's going to do really well in October. I think we're going to be talking about opening weekend. I'm going to go for $45 million to $50 million on opening weekend. And then the next weekend is right before Halloween. I'm going to say it might have a steady number in October. With nothing else out there, with nothing big out there, with all the stuff that it's going to hear. I think word of mouth is going to help it. I'm going to say when October ends, we go November 1st, Clayface worldwide will be over $125 million. And I think for the life of it, it'll go to around 250.
Wow. But they're saying it's tracking really bad, right? So
it's tracking poorly among non-comic book people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two is there's a lot of non-comic book people that love horror movies.
Agreed.
And if you grab
it looks kind of creepy. Yeah.
It's going to be body horror. And if you grab both, the numbers will skyrocket. And if it's a good movie, people are going to flock to go see it.
Do you think word of mouth will help it too?
100%, because it's coming out during the right time. Now, if this was a movie that is coming out in, November 15th, I'll say this is going to do terrible. October 23rd is a different story, and once again, $250 million is not a top 10 box office movie, but 100%. It only costs you $40 million to make. That's success.
I agree, and I definitely think it will be a profitable movie. That's more or less what the studios are worried about, right? Is it going to make a profit, right? Because you don't ever want to see that negative when you're making a movie. So if Clayface is profitable, 100%. Now, if it beats expectations, then James Gunn may be in okay, right? Because then you have Man of Tomorrow coming up, which hopefully will be even better, right? But you need to make sure that this movie is at least profitable, because at the end of the day, if it's, you said 40 million to make,
Yeah, approximately 40 million. It's about $38 million to make.
if it only makes like 80 million, it's in trouble. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Well, this Scary Movie made $231 million.
Yeah.
Screen 7 made $207 million, and neither one of them came out during Halloween. I'm telling you, when we're looking at this number, we're going to be surprised about how much it makes in that first 2 weeks. It's going to blow. It's going to make more than Women of Tomorrow in the first 2 weeks.
And they have to market it as a Halloween movie. You know what I mean? They have to keep the trailers to those creepy ass kind of, like, look what those Backrooms and Obsession did. You know what I mean? Those are creepy ass movies that came out on not even Halloween, but they made money. So this has that too going for it. So you creep that creepy element to it. I actually believe that it could possibly do better than Supergirl. I agree with you.
But it's 125 million. I think that it makes it before October gets out. So if I say 250 puts it around over Worthington Heights. You know, like it's not. I'm not even asking you to get to Moana, but if it does get to $300 million, James Gunn hits a grand slam.
100%. 100%.
And honestly, that movie, as you said, saves James Gunn. If it does the numbers that could do, it could save everything with James Gunn. And then we have 2 back-to-back hits on movies that are profitable for a studio. He could do whatever the hell he wants.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. It all depends on how good these movies do. Man of Tomorrow has to outperform Superman. It really does. It really does.
$800 million.
Agreed. Which will piss Mama Bear off if it does. And you know what, Mama Bear? I'm there for it. I can't wait.
I like her to be happy, but I also don't want Man of Tomorrow to be bad. So,
she could be happy. She could be happy admitting that James Gunn's Superman made money. That's all. That's all. You know, you don't have to say it's better than Snyder, because I know I'll never get to say that. But at least admit that it made money. I'm happy with that.
All right, let's look at your comments, guys, real quick. Nzo wanted to be a hater, Christensen.
Funny.
We got Ace. He says, I think it's good Clayface is going to be word of mouth kind of movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because if it does, can you imagine this movie? We said $40 million. What if it gets to $400 million?
Yeah.
Backrooms made almost $400 million. What if the movie during this time makes $400 million? I'm not saying it will. I'm still saying 250. But if it does, and it makes 100 times the original budget, bruh, we're talking about big things for James Gunn. My man says, sorry, it's too easy.
It's okay. I got you.
So I told people this is not going to do how they think it would. Okay.
Yeah. I know there's skeptics, right? I know there's people that think it's not going to do good. Yeah.
That's the problem. How do you do Clayface before Batman? You make it a total horror. And that's the only way it can work. And you put it out during Halloween.
I agree.
And because it worked so well for Sony to do villain movies without the hero. That's so right.
Yeah. One thing I'll say too, before you get to the comment, they need to keep him as a villain. No anti-hero crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're going to make him a villain, make this movie about him being a villain and not some anti-hero crap. No.
He has a chance to forgive the people that did
redeem himself. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. 100%.
TJ says, if I was James Gunn, instead of doing Supergirl film, I would have done a Green Arrow film and sprinkled some hints of Bruce Wayne. Exactly. And every movie should be, you know how you build up Thanos in Avengers, and we got you should build up Batman. Just little things. You know?
Yes.
Like maybe you see a spotlight. You don't got to show the spotlight is a beam, but just see it, show the spotlight.
A silhouette.
Just
a
little
silhouette.
Stuff. A lightning thing, something that someone catches a little bit, right? That would be awesome.
Like they did at the end of Creature Commandos, right? You had the little silhouette of Batman standing there. You do that, absolutely.
Why are the filmmakers making the decision to decide what movies to make? The studio should be telling them what movies to make.
No.
Not gonna want that.
No, we don't want the studios involved.
Because studios don't care about, they care about profit. About bottom line.
Absolutely.
And I don't think that that's what you want.
Agreed.
All right, Fernando says, October's a weak month for movies. Anything could be a hit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of saying too.
Yeah.
Venom franchise was trash, but it was released in October and made almost a couple of them made $1 billion, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first one or second one, maybe something like that.
So I agree 100%. Brian, sometimes it matters when a specific movie is released. 100%. I think Venom. I actually had the thing up here because he said
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
What do they make?
Venom trilogy together has earned 1.8 billion combined worldwide at the box office. So Venom 1 total gross worldwide gross 856 million. That's good for the first one.
Yeah,
second one worldwide 501 million, and the third one 470. So they went down, diminishing, right? But
if this movie makes $400 million,
yeah.
That's a super win.
Absolutely.
What up, Jen?
What up? How's it going?
But as we will know, there'll be some people out there calling the movie trash, even if it's really good. Not looking or talking about anyone in this room.
I don't know, Ace. It kind of sounds like you are. Right? Now, here's the thing. Here's the reason why I won't call it trash. Because at the end of the trailer, okay, so at the beginning of the trailer, I was like, yeah, this is trash. But then at the end of the trailer, it seems like he transforms into his Clayface form, which I'm like, oh, fantastical stuff. Okay, it's not trash anymore. So I'm good.
Making more to Supergirl is a low bar. It's not
Agreed.
I don't even know if it's a bar. It's just like putting your foot up a little bit.
Facts.
Saying, hey, Jen. Yes, I'm glad she's here. Tamika says she agrees.
Yes.
Ace. Say, Tamika, I agree. See, I love when Jen agrees. That means I did something right. Good.
I think she's more agreeing with me than you. I'm just saying. Everybody in the chat's agreeing with me, Brian. You're reading the comments wrong, all right? You are absolutely reading the comments wrong. This is a pro Biggaford audience we have here. It's good to see you guys like that. You know what I mean? Because when he talked about someone calling it trash, I didn't want to say it would be Brian because I knew you were talking about Brian, but I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
The delusion, eh?
So funny. So whatever brings you back every Saturday, I'm good. No Terrifier 4 this year, so movies are safe in October.
I think Terrifier is overrated, though. I watched the first one and I was like,
You don't like Art the Clown?
Yeah, it's okay.
If it makes more than Supergirl, he's like laughing. Dude, if it makes more than Supergirl, that means 3 times his budget. Profitable.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. I think Clayface will compete with Obsession in terms of word of mouth, which could be great if it is. If it's a good movie.
Yeah. And that's the thing that has to be important, right? October can come out, but if it's not good, it doesn't matter when it comes out. So it has to be a good movie, and it looks like it could be very interesting. So I'll see.
Can you look up how much Obsession made?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that'd be a good gauge. So I'm getting get going, guys. Have an awesome day. You too, Collector. See you later, bro. Most horror movies make between 20 million and 100 million as a horror film watcher.
Obsession made $501.6 million worldwide on a $750,000 budget. Damn.
Bruh.
I'd never make another movie. I'm good.
You know what I mean? The money all in the back end too.
Facts. Because I'm pretty sure he made some sort of deal with that. So if he's yeah, I'm good.
Can you look at one more movie, The Substance? How much did The Substance make?
The Substance, absolutely.
And that's gonna put my gauge on. Tell me what my gauge is. Insidious Out of the Further was the last one I saw. Insidious just, I think it's kind of worn out as welcome as what.
Me too. Like I love Insidious movies, but I'm like, I could watch this one on bootleg, Onzo Vision. So The Substance grossed 77.3 million worldwide against a budget of around 17 to 18 million.
So that kind of tells you where we are.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's probably, I think it could get to the Substance level.
Oh, for sure.
And if it does, then now we're talking about this is a very quality movie.
For sure.
Okay. Yes, this little details would be fire, 100%. If you got some of these details.
Absolutely.
TJ says, "Bye, collector.
Take care, collector.
We'll see you later." Remember, I was not being facetious or whatsoever.
I know you weren't. That's the problem. But we got to stop talking about Bryon like that. He's my co-host. We're not doing that, all right? I'm going to defend Bryon till the end of time. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God. Resident Evil will do well. That looks crap to me.
It does.
And we hear the engine sound on the Batmobile. That would be cool. Just little details like that.
Yeah.
You hear things. You see the backflash, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just little things like that would be connective tissue enough to hold us over to see Batman.
Clayface ends, right? And as it's ending, you scroll up in the sky and you see the bat signal. There you go.
Just little stuff. You know? So that's the one thing you and I agree on very much. Stop. We want fantastical in our comic book movies.
Absolutely, Ace. Absolutely.
Yeah. Batman is a dude. If there's one character that doesn't have to be fantastical, it's Batman. Why? Because he's a guy.
No, Batman doesn't have to be fantastical, but the shit around him does. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I said.
You can.
Like I said, my perfect example, and I'll say this again because Jen's here too, so I can say it, is Bane, right? That Bane in The Dark Knight was trash. He wasn't fantastical, nothing. He was just a powerful Vin Diesel. That's it.
Oh, cool.
The blood rose through my veins, and get out of here.
You sound like a little bit of a vampire. That's why it's with a little bit of a
fact. I want to drink your blood.
Elihu says, timing makes a movie profitable or not. ID4 was released on July 3rd.
Yeah, but that movie was ass.
Oh, Independence Day?
Yeah, No, the second one though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was trash. Yeah.
So, wow, Anzo. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Clayface budget was lower than at 40 million.
Yeah, he said about 38 to 35 million.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I'll look at it. Yeah.
So she's a spoiler queen. 1,000%. If I could sing it, and now my voice wasn't so hoarse, I'll give that Coming to America. She's your. I can't do it right now. My voice is too bad.
Says estimated roughly around 40 million. So yeah,
so,
Brian was right. Yeah.
Just crying, laughing. Clayface will not pass Obsession. No, and I don't think it has to. If he can get 25% of what Obsession is, then it wins.
Absolutely.
Please don't make Obsession 2 a musical.
No, the first Obsession was trash. I don't know why people like that movie. I didn't like it. I don't see it.
Should James Gunn have made an Alan Scott Green Lantern film? No.
John Stewart.
And the thing about Alan Scott is he was the 1940s Green Lantern, but no one gave two craps about him.
100%.
He was almost retconned because they all say that he's not really the original Green Lantern. We all talk about that, so I don't think we need to have Alan Scott one. What about the younger female characters in Substance as Mystique? She got curves, Brian. I have no problem with that. Like none at all. But I think Mystique is already. I think they figured out who they want for most of these castings right now. Personally,
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you think of market quality, I think how old is market quality? I think she got to be 31. So she's probably too old for any of them right now. That sounded way more Dracula than it did Bane.
Whatever. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Ace. I'm working on it.
In the new Batman animated movie was effing awesome. Yeah. Anyway.
Agreed. You haven't seen it yet, Brian?
Nope. I'm going to be watching it tonight or
this
afternoon probably.
Yeah, it's fire.
Just laughing at you. That's how awesome Batman is. He is just a dude, but is from a lot. But is a lot more popular than most characters with awesome powers. I agree. I always say, I try to make sure I state this. Batman is the greatest hero of all time. I don't call him a superhero because I don't think he has any superpowers. So I try to make sure that he's not a superhero. But he's the greatest hero. Period. You know, like I think Spider-Man's number 1, Batman's number 2. But Spider-Man has his superhero powers. Batman is that dude. His superpower is super money. And you know, it doesn't take Tony Stark got super money, but Batman's the Batman.
I agree. Is Tony Stark a superhero though to you? But does his suit make him a superhero?
I kind of, because you have to be able to deal with flying in that suit. Batman just does Batman things.
And as we've seen in The Dark Knight, when you watch it, when Batman has no prep time, he's just a dude. I'm just telling you that. He's just a dude.
The prep time is it's something they wrote in to make sure the Batman's always around. There's no way Batman has the time to beat any of these guys.
Listen, I'm telling you, and I don't want to spoil it or anything, but he did nothing at the end of that movie. He did nothing. Watch it and you'll understand what I'm saying.
Because he can't do it because he's a dude. He's a guy. Mama Bear and Jen should just start Sport of Queens channel.
Hold on. No. I'm gonna say this right now. He has Mama Bear. Jen is a Biggaford queen. That's all I'm saying. That is it. We each gotta have one. He has one. I have one. That's all I'm saying. I told Brian, hands off. Already. Nope.
Oh, man.
Because you see, Mama Bear was a Biggaford and Chaos Central queen, you know, and then she moved away, whatever. Everybody moves along. You know, it's okay. I'm okay with that. Just remember who the original was, Mama Bear. But we ain't losing no more queens. Biggaford and Chaos, we ain't losing more queens. They're not doing that.
I've done a Queen's version of a show, probably not again. I do have a call, The Queendom of Nerds, though. She did have that.
Yeah, and you know what? I understand because it's different with females together on screen. You know what I mean? So it's harder to do it with like a bunch of females. Trust me.
Well, and that's why I give like Tamika give a lot of credit.
100%.
You have to be able to share the spotlight and be fine with it, and it's hard sometimes to do that when everyone's striving for something to be the number one. And I think you have to know your role when you're doing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's hard. It's difficult.
Absolutely.
If you find you have to find the right people, but it's what it is.
Even with us, even as guys, right? It's still hard to find the right person. Me and Bryon, we have this connection and our chemistry is on point, right? You don't always get that. You could look at some of my shows where you'll see people who have been on for a while, they're not there anymore. You know what I mean? So it's not always obviously chemistry thing. People move on as well, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
100%. You know, but you have to be willing to give along too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Rambo or Batman?
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo.
I just gotta say Rambo because Rambo, he's unstoppable. You know what I mean? Like
Batman won't even kill Rambo. He'll just like trap him and call it
100%.
He'll walk away. That's like,
Rambo can go into Afghanistan right now, stop that war. You know, not Afghan, Iran and Iraq. This is stop that war one time. So you gotta go with Rambo.
if I did, I would make sure it was it was nerdy ladies, but I have to stream with them before considering it.
Absolutely,
and that's a big thing. You have to make sure it actually fits.
Yes, yes.
You got me laughing so hard, yeah, dude.
That's what we do over here. You know what I mean?
TJ says hashtag save the queens.
Will you stop it? Stop.
A channel called.
I remember, Mama Bear. I remember. Yeah, you don't have to say it. Ooh.
John McClane or Bruce Wayne?
John McClane all day, every day. What are we talking about?
Bruce Wayne do?
You know what I mean? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Facts. It's the connection. It's not easy. It's a give and take, and it really is an understanding that while someone's talking, sometimes you want to prop them up. Your job is to bring them up, and there's times when you will have the same thing. You can't do that. It's never going to work with any type of partnership.
100%. Listen, me and Bryon go back and forth on shit all the time, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, check out Spoiler Kings. Yo, check out Biggaford Entertainment. You know what I mean? So, and we know we both make good content. So it's okay to be like, yo, I'm going to give you the shine. You know what I mean? I don't care about giving. When I do my streams, I want you guys to shine. I'm just there to host it. I want you guys. That's why sometimes where, like even last night where the talking was just kept going, I didn't stop it because I liked to hear you guys going at it and back and forth and giving your opinions. You know what I mean? And it got off topic too. But at the same time.
Got way off topic. I was like, I was like, man, I'm not going to say nothing right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I like to hear everybody give their thoughts, and I like. Sometimes I even forget to give my like we go to the positives, and when we finish with you guys, I go straight to the negatives. Sometimes I forget to give my own stuff because you guys have done so good, you know. So
I think when someone, I've said this time, so this is the last thing we'll say. Someone who's able to handle a panel of people with different personalities and give them time and give them structure in order to save certain things is special. That's not going to be for me. I will never be someone who's going to be on a panel, running a panel, because I'm too opinionated. But you have to be able to let other people shine and say their thing, and you frame their thoughts and help them get their thoughts out with those things, and put certain questions that helps shine that person. And that's why I would say Nzo's really good at that, and this is something that he is quality at. You know, so I enjoy doing shows with him doing that. I wouldn't be the one trying to do that. That's why Spoiler Kings, it's more me going back and forth. Me and Tank and Brandman just going back and forth talking about stuff because I don't want to have to figure out all these different personalities. No, man. It's fine.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love the conversation you guys put out there sometimes. And I was like, you guys are way smarter than me in some of the stuff anyway. So I'm just let you cook. Simple and plain. I like it.
He's smart. That's how you do it. He's not. So he doesn't just hate. See, look at that. Rambo, aka Terrence.
Yeah, facts.
She said, "I currently have a channel called Queendom of Nerds." I love that.
Absolutely.
Does Bruce Wayne need the suit all the time to kick ass? No. No, he doesn't. But Bruce Wayne wouldn't do it because if you saw him, you would immediately say, "Hey, he fights like Batman."
But Bruce Wayne can only beat humans. I'm just saying, right? Because when he goes up against other people, if he got no prep time, like you said, that prep time was just a way to make him like, you know what I mean? Because who's he really beating? Brainiac, Darkseid. You know what I mean?
He's
like
he could be. That's what Bruce Wayne gets his back broken.
Right. He can fight Ra's al Ghul. He can fight the Joker. He can fight the Riddler. Right. But when you get those other levels of super villains, Batman needs to take a seat. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for Superman to come in and help him in the Dark Knight. I was like, "Where's Superman? You need to get your ass over here right now, right?"
So you need to go call him up like, "Hey, you got this problem bigger than you, man.
Yo, you need to get your ass over here because Batman was getting that work."
I said, "No, he doesn't, Fernando. He's a master of multiple martial arts. He does. You're right. He does. He knows he's a black belt of almost all martial arts.
Absolutely.
The only one who's better at martial arts than him as a character,
Ra's al Ghul, right?
T'Challa.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about 100%. 100%. And they don't. And I know we'll get into this real quick because there's only one comment. There was and I think it's Comic Explained says that T'Challa is not as smart as Tony Stark, and that's bull. That's bull.
The fact I don't want to say Tony Stark is not smart because Tony Stark is very smart. You know, understand that T'Challa is also very smart.
100%.
There's 5 guys out there that are just the tippity top Reed Richards of intelligence, like, you know,
Victor Von Doom.
Von Doom is these guys are the top of all of them. So, you know, even when you're talking about Hulk, you know, when you want to do that,
Bruce Banner,
Bruce Banner. So like, but there's differences in all of them, and but they're all top tier intelligent people. You know,
and they need to show how smart T'Challa is, right? You know what I mean?
They never did. They never talked about when Shuri's doing her stuff that T'Challa created the entire thing. He created the entire place that she had. You know, when you talk about her lab, it was his lab, and he showed her how to do the stuff, and then gave her power. Like, they didn't talk about that stuff. So you know, T'Challa is on a different level of stuff. So, you know,
100%.
I don't know where we left off. Here you go. Yeah. At one point in time, I'm like, hey, Batch, you're going to have to call Superman. Yeah, Batman, you have to call Superman in for this one. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to allow others to speak in order for a healthy debate to happen.
I agree.
Agreed.
And you have to know when to reel it back too, right? I think that's one thing I'm still learning, us to reel it back a little bit. Because I get to the conversation. I like to hear you guys talk, but sometimes it gets off track. I think we went like 20 or 30 minutes off track of topic, right? And I need to be able to know when to reel it back. Yeah.
So we got super chat from some geeky guy said, I hope Batman Part 2 is the last thing we'll see from the Reeves verse. I want to see Gunverse Batman ASAP. Also, I'm sick of realistic Batman.
Booyah! That's my man. Sometimes I don't agree with you, geeky guy, but you're on point on that one. Yes, sir.
Batman's a dude. I just don't. I don't know how far we're going with realistic Batman.
That is not. And I seen a better picture. That is not a Batmobile. That's a Stingray with a souped-up engine. That's not a Batmobile. It's not.
That's why I'm probably going to agree with you. But some geeky guy, thank you for the super chat. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Comics Explained has fallen big time. Yes.
I hear there's a lot of stuff going on with him too. I don't really follow that much as well, but I just thought it was really weird that he was actually saying that T'Challa's not as smart as Tony. So,
and it's like, he takes popular opinions instead of understanding the nuances of the characters and that matters.
And then one of the things he said was, "Oh, well, Stan Lee said it, but that doesn't make it true." I'm like, "Yes, it does. Stan Lee's the creator. Like, he may not have
He
created
tells you what it is.
like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fernando says, "Isn't T'Challa scientist before his sister was?" Yes.
Yeah.
100%. He did all this stuff. He's the true beginning of all that stuff.
Yep.
Doesn't Deathstroke go for bat with Batman?
Yeah, Deathstroke's human though.
Yeah, and he's just like that, but he's just like him. Mm-hmm. I think Rob has been up in thin air for way too long.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I think sometimes you sniff yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is a little.
Yeah, absolutely.
Relax. I'm very relaxed, but Rob from Comics Explained has been really interesting tapes when it comes to black comic books. Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
His takes are problematic.
Yes. And he was called out on a couple of videos too, right? Let's check those out. Yeah.
Dude, don't get him started, Ace. So I don't think what I said was wrong. I don't think he says wrong either. Mm-hmm. You mean the Mustang with the engine parts? Yes, exactly what he's talking about.
Exactly.
So I've been following Rob for Comics Explained since he literally started all those years ago. Mm-hmm. And I just think that it's sad. His take, your take shouldn't take away from people's, beliefs and opinions and put them down. But the facts are, he likes certain things, he doesn't like others.
Mm-hmm. Which is okay, but I think a lot of his starting off was him just explaining comments. Now he's putting a lot of his opinions in it, and I think that's becoming a problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I'm with you, Ace, 100%. Mm-hmm. Brian, you are a comic expert. Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze are fantastical, and it works. I think Batman's a dude. Mm-hmm. I don't believe his villains are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly it. Right.
So I'm not disagreeing that fantastical doesn't work because everybody else is pretty fantastical.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I said. Yeah, everybody else around him has to be fantastical. Yes.
I misunderstood. Ace, my bad. No problem. Mm-hmm. And I think this is the last one. Mom Bear, you and me never got a problem. It's all good. See, I love ending on that.
100%. Nothing but love in the chat. We appreciate every single one of you. Always, every day.
Oh, I want to answer this one. So
yeah.
So I never got to ask, do you think it's too early for DC to explore animated Absolute Universe with starting Absolute Batman?
Ooh.
Okay. Absolute Batman is one of the biggest things in comic books right now, period. Mm-hmm. Do I think it's too early to explore it? No. I think you can explore it animatedly, right? And I think that there's something that you have to strike while the iron's hot. Like, if you don't do this, you can lose momentum. So right now, it is the biggest thing is blowing up. You have 3,500 variants for each one. I'm looking through my comics. I have over 170 variants on 23, 24 issues. Like, so this is a huge thing. And I think you need to go ahead and put something out there. You can have a lot. Batman's the one title that can have a lot of different things out there. So you can do Absolute Batman animated series. I don't think you should do a live action one.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Animated, fine.
So Mike adds a few more comments. Let me get here. Mike said, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. You keep on now.
Mike said, where is Clayface tracking bad? Like, which website reported on this? Missing the beginning, just got back. It's Comic Book News, Mike, that said that.
And they're saying, so they're right that it's tracking bad among non-comic book people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the opening weekend numbers are double. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like, that's what I was saying about everyone knowing the reach of it. The reach of it is not that high. Mm-hmm. But the numbers are going to be big.
Absolutely. Jen said, always love the light, no bane in the darkness here. So first off, go and watch Batman Nightfall, and that's gonna be a real Bane. That is a Bane. That crap in The Dark Knight Rises was Vin Diesel in a suit. I'm very good with live action absolute movies.
I think it's too soon. I think we in a universe right now with DC, you have to focus. If you do this, you're going to run into the same problem you already have with the Batman. Like, we're having too many issues. No, give us animated stuff. Let's go through this and then go for it later.
No, not cosmic book news. Comic book news. There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference, Mo Bear. I just really want main continuity Batman and absolute Batman to me. I got you.
I want absolute Batman. I want animated.
Said facts ace, and then Mike with my rhetoric. Nolan's trash. Facts. 100%. And then that's what's up. I gotta check it out. Absolutely.
The anger. It's funny because once again, Batman Begins. I have a problem with Ra's al Ghul. I have a whole problem with the whole Batman Begins. The Dark Knight Rises, I have a problem with Bane. I have a problem with the story with Talia. I have a problem with other things that I don't like. In between, Dark Knight is phenomenal. Dark Knight is phenomenal. Everything else, crap.
The one thing me and Mike have always been on point with is that the Nolan and the Matt Reeves Batmans are garbage. Me and Mike have always been on the same page on that one. He said, I thought it sounded like cosmic book news. No, comic book news.
No, we would not do that.
No. We know that's trash. And I want absolute Superman.
I want absolute Wonder Woman. I want absolute Martian Manhunter. That's what I really want. That might be the best written one of all of them.
I got you. With that being said, Brian, let's close it up.
Guys, appreciate everyone being here today, guys. We had an excellent show to a point where it's past 12:30 and we need to get out of here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here with us, but we got to get out of here. You want to close it up? Let's get out.
Yes, sir. Let's out of here. Peace.